Hey everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my
baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick.
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me you're my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
When you say my name again, I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this. What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll...
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man?
Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospice on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If not Dave's fallout, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me? There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. He says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Misa Kochata.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sunday, Monday, happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy day. Thursday, Friday, happy day. The weekend comes, my cycle hums.
Your lip, just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men, and sex with men.
Yay, welcome to SimpCast. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Oh, stop the applause. Please. Hello. Happy Sunday, SimpCast Day. It is January 18th. Welcome to the show. We're going to be getting into all the hot topics. We're going to be talking about the red pill guys having a girls' night out in Miami. Woo! Twitter cannot stop talking about it. So, of course, that means we will discuss it. We're going to talk about the Pearl versus Anna Kasparian debate a little bit and some other loose topics. I shouldn't have called our topics loose. They were just finding themselves. Okay. Without further ado, very exciting show tonight. We got not one, not two, but 3 new girls on the show. Holy cow. But let's bring out first an old girl, someone you know and love, who's been on the show before. Oh my God, it's Ashton.
Oh, I'm the old person.
You're the old one.
I'm decrepit.
How are you? Oh my God, you have the Shining wallpaper in the background.
I do. Just officially moved to Wyoming, so I'm getting everything set up right now.
Wyoming, is The Shining a thing in Wyoming?
No. I like The Shining. My husband's on base here, so I moved on base permanently, basically. So
no, you're super based.
I'm super based. I live on base. Yeah,
based on base. I can't.
It's
microphone.
Boring. There's nothing to do in Wyoming. There's nothing to do. So hopefully I'll actually get my YouTube channel up and running this year. Like I say, every single year I'm going to do, and then I never do it.
I'm excited. I like that it's taken you moving to Wyoming to be like, you know what? Let me get back into YouTube.
Now that I'm like a shut-in, all I can do is plan my wedding and then do some. I know.
Oh my God. I'll give you so much advice. Unasked for advice.
Please. I'm like struggling. I mean, I'm already married, but we were kind of like, we did the whole courthouse thing because it was the smart thing to do. And then we were like, that was weird. Let's actually have a wedding.
You gotta do a party.
We wanted to do like the smart thing, like the financially smart thing. And then our 2 witnesses was like one guy who was there to get like his car like registered or something. Like none of our friends or family were there. Like, so we were just like this, like we're married, yay! Like, you know, we can live together on base now, and you know, we've been dating for a couple years prior to that. But we were like, oh man, like, that was weird. Let's have an actual wedding. And now I'm like, oh, there's all my money.
Some of these new girls are married. I don't even know. We'll get into it. We'll learn everything about them. She's such a Zoomer. She's not even on Twitter. Welcome to the show, Grace Thorpe. Oh my God.
Hi.
Wow.
Chrissy, what are you talking about? I'm not on Twitter. I just went viral on Twitter.
God damn it. Oh, right.
Perfect intro. Yes,
No.
I am not on Twitter, guys.
Wasn't she just in the chat talking to us too?
Oh my God. I was like, I wrote a snappy intro for Grace. And then I'm like, no, wait, she is on Twitter. That's
I'm
how
the one who blew up the Pearl and Kasparian debate.
Right.
What the fuck?
Okay. We'll call it Mom Brain. She is on Twitter, but she's also I don't know. Maybe she'll be my Gen Z correspondent. Who knows? All right, let's
Thank
see if
you
I'll
for having me.
I'll screw up these
Hi,
other
everybody.
intros, too. She is the co-host of The Force of Light. Oh, entertainment. It's Natalie Smith. And another redhead. Finally.
Happy to be here.
So happy you're here. So happy that your boobs and Christmas tree are still up. I love it. Never take them down.
Never.
She's based. She's bald. She's a baddie. Welcome to the show, Toasty. It's Tiny Toasty.
I'm not protesting for Renee Good. I'm just.
Yeah, you're like.
I have alopecia, so.
Do you really?
I have androgenetic alopecia, so it's thin on top, but I could grow hair, but it's just very thin.
Oh wow! When did you? I'm sorry if you've been asked these questions a million times. When did you decide to just shave your head?
I was like, I think 23. I'm like 23 now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was super fat and my hair was thinning out because I have thyroid disease. So I was like, you know what, fuck this, and I shaved it. So I was fat and bald, and I was like, I gotta lose the weight. I can't be looking like this and be bald. So I was like, I gotta lose weight.
And
So-
now you're snatched and bald. That's great.
Yeah.
May I ask if it's Hashimoto's or Graves' disease?
Hashimoto's.
Hashimoto's, okay.
I've heard of that.
Zia has it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's where I've heard of it from. I was like, it sounds like something only Asian people get, but it's not. Hashimoto. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not cancer, at least. Glad we cleared that up.
No, and I don't identify as a Japanese man.
That's more like it. That's what I'm going to play whenever something doesn't go over. Oh my goodness, Real Steven TV. Shout out to Natalie here to show her support. Oh,
Thank you.
See, good to see the new peeps in the chat. Deranged lunatic, not a new person, an old person in the chat. Natalie, isn't it past your bedtime?
Almost. I'm staying up a little late tonight with these ladies.
What's your usual bedtime?
Well, I try and go to bed by let's say 10:30.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
That's how she stays so young forever. She actually sleeps.
Yeah, you have time to do your hair.
It's my secret.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, it's so bouncy. You look like that person, like when we see the ads for the headband thing that you put around your head and then you just like curl your whole hair into it.
Oh, when they pick it out.
Get off the plane and it's like bouncy and perfect. And then I'm like, should I buy that? And then I'm like, no, I'll just continue to sleep on my wet hair and then brush it out.
It looks good.
So much going on. So much going on the internet. I wanted to elaborate a little bit on how Grace and I met. We met at I talked a little bit about this maybe on last SimpCast, and then I was on Nina Infinity's stream on Wednesday, and we basically EFAB'd the whole debate. And that's where I met Grace. She was streaming it. I was streaming it a little bit too, bouncing around. And I was like, this is fun. It's good to make a new friend. And then you had several tweets go viral about it, Grace.
I did, yeah.
What made you want to go to that event?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I heard about it through Andrew Wilson. One
Okay.
of my debate nemesises on the internet. And he said he was hosting it. So me and my dad and a couple of other streamers who don't like him, we were planning to go there and protest the event outside and challenge him to a boxing match. We bought gloves and a hood and everything, a robe, signs. But then he pulled out. And at that point, I reached out to Word War Debate and offered to be the host instead. I just thought maybe,
Why not?
And they actually, so they didn't make me host, but they did give me tickets. So, I like debate. So me and my dad went. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah. I bumped into Chrissie. I didn't even know who she was. I just thought she was a random fan. And then my chat was like, oh my God, that's Chrissie Mayr. So
I am also a random fan too. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta see Pearl. I gotta see her in action. And like, I met Pearl for the first time. It was really like,
Did you actually meet her?
I met her, Ashton. I met her. We hugged. We chatted.
Oh, you were so sweet to her.
I very much was like, am I fangirling right now? I'm like, this is Pearl. I feel like it's just been so long of like petty back and forths and jabs. And I'm like, let me see what she's really all about. And she was so sweet. She was so pretty in person. Like she's just maybe not photogenic because in person, it's a whole different situation. She is like, her makeup was figured out. She knew, like, yeah, she was dressed like a substitute teacher, but like how many options does she really have at this point when her whole brand is like, don't show your tits, don't have tits, don't.
Ankles bad.
Yeah, ankles back.
Ankles bad.
Ankles bad.
Don't show ankle, children.
And so she was very sweet in person, which made me realize, I'm like, oh, I think it's all just an online persona. I think it's just something she's zhuzhing up for Twitter. And like, I think she's just found a little red pill place for herself on the internet. I think this is all. I don't want to say it's all an act. I don't want to say it's all an act, but I think.
I don't know. I think she just is a lot tougher online than she is in person, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's the
She's
vibe
a keyboard
I get.
warrior. She's a keyboard warrior.
She's a keyboard warrior. Yeah.
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 She is so much taller than I could have imagined. Like, I was prepared for tall, but I was like, whoa. Like, she's over 6 feet tall, for sure. And then
I mean,
like,
sometimes I think the stuff that she puts on X and stuff, I feel like she doesn't even believe it herself. I feel like she doesn't.
Agree.
I think she has some people, and sometimes some of us get help for ideas and tweets and jokes and things, but I'm like, I think she might have like a team of people who maybe, who knows if they're tweeting on her behalf or most of us don't have teams.
I think it's
she
her.
has a team.
I think I mean, I don't know. I think it's definitely an act. I think she doesn't believe in half the things she says. Now, if it's an act or not, I think is a little different. I think she's someone who very much wants male validation. And that's kind of why, like, she says the things she says. Like, oh, women, when they get pregnant, they get fat. And that's why pregnancy is bad just as much for men. And it's just
a guy's girl. Yeah.
Like, it's just... Nobody actually thinks this.
I will not stop simping for Pearl, deranged lunatic. Never. She's
really?
fascinating.
She told you not to put your tits on Twitter.
I think she's all bark. I really believe that like she's deep down a sweet, possibly even fragile person. And Grace, you discovered this because it was in one of your tweets. I think it was during her live stream. She had shown her notes at one point.
Yeah, she did.
Oh boy. She showed her notes.
Just to give some context, she did a stream after the debate.
Yes,
where she was recapping and she said she took the L and then she wanted to bring up her notes for the stream, but she accidentally brought up her agenda for that stream that she was doing of explaining her L.
Yes. And here it is. Grace perfectly summarized it. Her excuses include she only took the debate because she needs money. Someone had to do it. It's contrary to her nature to insult people.
That's what she wrote. That's what she wrote. She wrote that. Yeah.
Contrary. She does not insult people ever.
Yeah.
No, never. That must be someone on her team. She learned too much beforehand. She had too many papers in front of her. I agree with that.
She knows too much.
She's
She said that. She said that. She said, I learned too much.
You learned too much. I think what she meant to say is like she had prepared so many like maybe stats or talking points. Maybe that's what she meant by learn.
If she prepared stats and talking points, she wouldn't be making up fake statistics the entire the debate, though. She wouldn't be making up fake statistics the entire debate.
It's true. I think.
I don't think.
A lot of times, like, you want the information up here, which is hard to do when you only have a couple weeks to prepare for a debate. So that's why she was like, had a lot of paper. A lot of her stuff was on the papers rather than like, I think she should maybe take an improv class or something. It's hard to do. I would never want to debate somebody. Like if I really, but watching
it's
this
not
debate,
for the faint of heart.
I think like maybe I could have debated Pearl. Like my God,
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
she-
Like that whole debate, like, makes 21-year-old me saying rats in Venezuela look intelligent. And I just, and the thing is, like, debating's very hard. It's not for everyone. And I definitely, like, from my experience in the world of politics, I've just learned to kind of keep my mouth shut, especially if I don't know. Like, I don't need to know everything, and that's fine. But like when I watch debates like this, it kind of proves to me that politics has entered more of an entertainment industry more than ever. And it's just at a point where I'm like, where is this discourse even going if we're not even going to have rational discussion?
well, how do you not have the entertainment element in there when social media is such a big part of our lives?
Politics has always been an entertainment industry, right? Like since the beginning of time. I mean,
Yeah.
Kings have their town criers speak for them, right? It's always been an entertainment industry, but it's almost as if politics is more now a grift than ever, especially after 2020, because I noticed when I left around 2019, 2020, that's when even more people started showing up to do this kind of content. And a lot of these people knew less than I did. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know shit from shit. Like, I didn't know anything about the real world. I didn't know anything. I didn't know squat. I knew nothing about the real world. And I did pretty well. And so you got these people who know even less than I did, which I didn't think was possible. And they're like making millions of dollars a year. So politics is definitely one of the biggest grifts that somebody can get into right now. Like one of the biggest. Like you don't actually have to know anything. You just have to be entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if this is really politics. This is like red pill. This is like manosphere dating stuff. Like was the whatever podcast politics?
But people view it as politics. People like people take it in as truth. So to them it's politics. That makes sense. Right? It's some sort of morality pedestal that they put themselves on.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. If that makes sense. So it's what I'm saying is it's less political and more of an entertainment industry than anything, but it's under the guise of politics and morality.
And everything
True.
gets politicized, and red pill's kind of like conservative, unfortunately, I guess.
Oy. Everyone's looking for connection with somebody, and the red pill, this is like to bring it back to Pearl. Like, I think she could potentially have a very important like voice and place in internet culture, because she does represent a large portion of men who feel unseen, unheard, misunderstood, like a lot of like, and you can tell from watching the debate, her like handlers or fans that were in the audience would like yell out like, yeah, Pearl, go Pearl, you got this, Pearl. And then they'd also be yelling out, during like she'd be making a point. He'd be like, yeah, me, that's about me. I got fucked over by a woman. Me, I don't have custody of my kids,
A lot of divorcees in that crowd.
And I feel horrible for of course there are men who just like women who have been very much screwed over by the opposite sex, and they're in a place in their lives where they're looking for somebody to validate their negative feelings toward the opposite sex, which is like, it's a great band-aid, but I don't think it's necessarily great for the culture, because I think you should be encouraging people, like, find your life partner, find someone to have a really strong marriage with. I think I said in Nina's stream, like, you don't fight this type of feminism because the whole debate was like, has feminism ruined culture, yes or no? And I was like, oh yeah, Pearl's got this in the bag, because I would say feminism has been a net negative, and I wish she would have focused on the brainwashing that's happening in colleges, just one point that I feel like she completely glossed over, and she really focused just on her 1,000 guys that she has interviewed and this very specific point of view of like, I'm a guy who's been screwed over in custody or screwed over with alimony with an ex. And so anyway, it's
because her audience is male, so she wants to appeal to them.
Of course, yeah.
So, and I will say that like one thing that Pearl is missing, doesn't want to address, because if she actually wanted to address the truth, like a lot of these other red pill alpha male podcasters, is that a huge component in why feminism has taken the trajectory it has is because men aren't behaving like men anymore. And that's something a lot of them don't want to admit, is that if men want like good women, they have to be good leaders. And that means understanding what it means to actually be a father figure, to be a husband. It doesn't just mean, oh, you're the man, so you call all the shots and your wife just waits on you hand and foot. That's not how a partnership works. It means genuinely leading, communicating, and handling and big issues and solving problems. And that's something a lot of, not even just men, like people in this generation don't want to do in general. So when you have something like that,
chicken or the egg thing, is it like a men stopped leading so women stopped following, or is it like women started being feminists so men were like, oh fuck this, like I'm out? I don't know. It's
I don't know, because I went on a huge path after a bunch of not so good relationships where I'm like, I'm never gonna be with a man ever again. I'm just gonna go my own way. Marriage is stupid. And then I met the nicest, most wonderful human who I would do anything for, and he's
even anal.
Not that, but he is. But you know, when you find like the right person, like you were saying, Chrissy, it really changes your mindset on relationships, and really changes your mindset on like the kind of person you want to be.
It also changes your mindset on like what submission is, which is such a 4-letter word for feminists. But then when you meet a guy who really you feel like can take care of you and is like on your level and you just have this respect, then it's like, okay, submission doesn't mean like you have no autonomy, you have no brain, you don't make any decisions, but it's like, okay, it'll streamline things because you'll kind of have the final say on most stuff. I don't know.
Well, I disagree with Ashton a little bit, because I mean it's in order for men to be leaders, like they have to be supported. And I think in terms of a father and a husband, your father deserves your respect whether he's earned it or not, and the same would go for your husband. Like that's just a necessary.
I agree with that, but at the same time, why are you going to be in a relationship with someone that you don't respect?
Well, yeah, that's why you got to choose.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same page then.
Yeah.
I like you, Grace, because you don't have daddy issues, which is when
I have daddy solutions.
Oh, that could be a business. That sounds like a company. Welcome to Daddy Solutions. Thinking of joining OnlyFans? Think again. That's so funny. No, but like, yeah, I like you, Grace, because I feel like I spent my whole 20s like really just sorting through my daddy issues, and it really affected the men I chose to date, or the men I didn't choose to date, really. So much really boils down to that. It's the advice I would give my younger self, but I also wouldn't change anything because I met the best person ever. Who helped, honestly. I think I did one of these posts like, where were you 10 years ago? And I'm like, man, 2016, you know, in your head, you're like, that wasn't that long ago. But you're like, it was 10 years ago.
It's like you were a whole different person 10 years ago. Like I was definitely.
Yes. I was talking about how I was living in Queens. Before that, I was living in Brooklyn. I was very much still like a feminist, and I was doing stand-up. And then my whole life was like the New York City comedy scene. And like, I was into really like dark red lipstick all the time. That's kind of like the biggest thing that stands out for me. Like, my God, who was I? And it was just all about like the scene and like being photographed. And my whole life was, which show can I go to and be photographed at? It was all about like, yes, you have to be good at stand-up. Obviously you get booked, but so much of it is like relationships and networking and like being seen at places. And I was still so brainwashed. It was before my political awakening. And then I met Frank, and people were like, how did he dig you out of all that? I'm like, with a forklift. He really like, if it weren't for him, like if I didn't meet him, like when I did, I would still just be like very much a floundering comedian living with a 65-year-old Craigslist roommate in Astoria, Queens. Oh my God, it would be such a sad life. But anyway, that I mentioned that just to say how like I really think meeting the right man can help straighten you out, like put you on a good path. And I think for men, meeting the right woman can give you so much peace, and someone to pick up your socks, I think, is very important.
Very important.
Oh, what's up, Aldo? Thank you, Aldo, for being a member for 2 months. I thought this said growing. You are glowing, Chrissy. New camera is Grace Gen Z. You look like the newly cast Rapunzel. Toasty is a white Cynthia Erivo. Oh, wow. What do you think of that, Toasty? I don't know if that's a compliment.
Okay. Thanks.
Your band. I can see Uranus. Thank you for the 199. Who's got the biggest cans on the panel? Oh, I'm gonna say Ashton.
No. Me? Bigger than Natalie?
Well, Natalie, what are you?
I would say Nat.
I would say Natalie.
Maybe it is Natalie.
Oh, ladies, well, thank you, I guess.
How personal? How dare you, Super Chatter? K-Max for $10. Will the ladies be discussing Minnesota and ICE topic first, or more the Pearl and Anna debate? Then there is the Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes party. Which event intrigues the ladies first? You know, K-Max, I'm starting to think you're AI with some of your you're like perfectly encapsulating.
Will the ladies be discussing?
K-Max, are you a real person? Blink if you're real. We'll get into all that for show. I am Kevin Tony for $4.99. How is it you always find the best looking guests on YouTube? I have a real talent, I should say.
She hounds me every weekend. Are you coming on this weekend? Are you coming on this weekend?
Yeah. It's just I'm harassing.
She just harasses me every. I'll get a message from like Chrissy at like 6 p.m. Like, you want to come on tonight? I'm just like, Chrissy, I'm passed out right now.
That's not enough notice. I have to, yeah. Radioactive 4 for $4.99. Watching you gorgeous ladies from work despite getting fired later on. What? You know you're getting fired?
No.
What do you do? I'm so curious. Like, how do you know that you're getting fired later? And good
He's
for you for
stealing from
showing
work.
up anyway. Wow.
He's stealing from work.
Zoomy Mike for $1.99. Boy, howdy. This show has fallen off. Thanks, Keanu. Keanu's
not here.
Keanu's not here. Get with the times, bro. Deranged Lunatic for $1.99. Chrissy, where's your X-ray girl glasses? Oh, shoot. I must have misplaced them. They're right here. They're right here. Of course. I have to get my hello. I am X-ray girl. I would do the whole show like these, but I'll have a stroke. Okay, thank you. Lee Kindler for $9.99. There are a lot of things going on with dating and relationships that need to be addressed. What we shouldn't do is use it as an excuse to be toxic. Yes, 100%. Yes, and I
just got called out a little bit.
No.
I did.
I
was a mess in my 20s.
It's okay. That's what your 20s are for. Although, no, I take that back. I don't think you should be a mess for your entire 20s. I think you get a couple years to be messy.
I would say 23, 24, 25 is like when I was like the most unhinged and like just mentally unstable. And then 26, like something happened to my brain where I was like, oh, you're fully developed now. You can't be doing this anymore.
Yeah. I never got that message. K-Max for 5. Grace, explain how your Zin ended up in Chrissy's coffee. Was it intentional? Yes, Grace, explain how you spiked my drink to everyone.
I thought it was my empty coffee cup. I took my Zin out. Gross habit. I quit smoking. I put it in her coffee cup only to go to throw the coffee cup out to realize that it was full. And so then I had the awkward job of telling Chrissy that I had just spit my Zin out in her coffee.
What's Zin?
Because I was too lazy to go to the trash can.
Is a Zin a vape?
No, it's a nicotine pouch. You put it.
Oh,
I have
Waking
one
up
in,
and
you
put
put
it in your cup.
Do you?
Yeah, no, it's pretty
is
gross.
it like a dip? Is it a dip? Do you keep it in your mouth, or do you like chew it like gum?
I keep it in right here. It's just like
my God.
puts it right in your bloodstream. I'm a fiend.
It's like a lady. It's like a lady dip.
Yeah.
Because you know how dip guys will put a big one in their underlip, and that looks gross. And usually
Yeah. Yeah, it's girly. The true chat said that was after Chrissy bought me my own coffee.
Oh. Because I was like, some of these debates, I couldn't like. I don't know. It was mostly men doing the debating, and then Pearl and Anna were the final event at the end, and like a lot of it was just like a little too dense for me. I'm like, I'm gonna go get coffee. Like I can't really. These aren't really exciting for me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thoroughly enjoyed the debate on immigration policies and Black's Law. So, I was enthralled.
I think I was just like, I was in the room when it was like the Jewish guy and somebody else, and I was like, Israel. I don't know. I'm like, my eyes kind of glaze over on the whole like Israel topic. Ride for 5. Toasty did some streams with Grace a while ago. Does she remember how they went?
Yeah, it was fun.
They did streams together. Wait, I remember you were on Ministry of Dude. But I don't remember. Did we did streams together?
Yeah.
About what?
We did the dating thing. Like there was
dating. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Toasty was very nice.
Very toasty. Stymie for $4.99. Hey ladies, hope you're having fun. Are we having fun? If not, we will. We'll get there. I feel like we're so all over the place.
Shots.
Everybody. Do. I want to share this moment that Grace shared on Twitter. I mean, most of you have seen the clips of Pearl from the debate. She had some moments where she just straight up went silent. And here's where I, have my comment of like, you should take an improv class, because what has to be going on for you to just have zero response? Like to not even make a joke, to not even be self-deprecating in this moment. I'll play it. Wow.
Are you just making things up? Like, seriously.
This was everybody.
Next question.
Oh my God. I felt so bad for her. She's like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
How many women die every year during childbirth?
Not many.
This country has the highest maternal mortality rate of any developed country. So a lot of women do die as a result of pregnancy and childbirth. Yes.
Oh my God, this is Grace's stream right here. You're whispering like,
What's happening?
You got this, Pearl.
Oh my God.
It gets better.
I
every
love
time
how
I
she
watch
just
it.
she takes the microphone and so just goes, not many, and then Anna's like, actually, here's a real statistic, and then Pearl just it's there. Oh my God.
I think I watched Pearl's stream after this, and I don't know. I haven't known a lot about her. I've seen her everywhere though. I think she has a kind of a spoiled brat mentality, in the sense like, because I know her parents were rich. I think when she got on stage and Anna was being aggressive, I think she kind of felt like, I shouldn't have to do this. Like, yes! I'm kind of...
Yes!
Yeah?
You're hitting the nail on the head, because I'm like, it's not that she's not smart. She's clearly smart to get where she's gotten in
I think
her
she
life.
might be kind of low IQ, honestly, but yeah, she's not so stupid.
I guess I mean, like, she has good business savvy, and she's been able to pick up on a group of people and kind of be an influencer or be a voice for people. Like, I mean, she's smart in the sense of like, she's understanding supply and demand. Like, okay,
she knows to say the things the men want.
True.
The older divorced men with money want. So
She's good at her grift.
Yeah, she was this Kevin Samuels fart sniffer for a while, and then now that he's gone, maybe she's trying to, like, in the game with the snakes, and they eat each other, and then the snake dies, and then you can like go nom 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 and eat their body. It's called like Snake Paper IO or something. Anyway, that's what I think of with influencers sometimes. Not that they're dying like left.
Well, I mean, I just get the sense like if you're up there on stage, even if you're blanking, you just go like, you know what? You just repeat something. But she doesn't. I don't sense that she like wants it. You know what I mean? Like her career is riding on this. Like she has a cushion, and she's never kind of like. I just think she always has a pad. So if it flops, it flops. She doesn't care.
She can always call up her dad and be like, "I'm so sorry. I said what I said, and I will come work for you." Like, you know.
Yeah. Right.
I know I'm not a debater.
I really just think she wants a husband. I think the moment she gets married and she finds someone who like
She'll calm down.
She'll just step away. She's like, well, I got what I wanted. Like I got the attention that I've been asking for years. So I don't know. I think honestly that when she like finally gets a husband, she might stop saying all this crazy stuff. Like I think she's still gonna be like in the media, but you're not gonna see her as prominently as she is now.
She's too immature for a husband. She's stuck in 7th grade doing volleyball. She's not like I just see a lot of immaturity.
She does seem a little immature.
How old is she?
I think
26.
She's younger than me.
I think she.
I don't know. I'll do her. What are you?
No, I think
I'm 30. I just turned 30 in October.
Oh, yeah.
But you
So,
know,
26 going on 45.
I thought she was like 35 or something like that. Because if she was 35, her.
No,
because I thought.
No, I know I'm older than she is. Sure.
See, I thought she was 29 too. Actually, let me look.
I'm pretty sure she's 26.
I thought she was like 28.
We're fact checking. She's 29.
Oh, my bad.
Still, I mean,
she's a Scorpio. November 4th, 1996.
She still doesn't look 29. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but she doesn't look 29. Like
In person, she looks better.
Okay.
She's very pretty in person.
She looked worse before. I feel like she's gotten criticism with the way she looked, and I feel like she's been working on the way she looks. I feel like her skin is a little better. Her hair is more full, not dead, and
her body looks good. She looks better for sure.
She's been working out. I've seen posts of her, you know, in the gym and stuff like that. So there's that. So she's looking better.
She's always been fit, I think. I mean, she's been playing sports her entire life. I think it's the fact that she doesn't know how to present herself.
True. She's a guy's girl. And getting back to your point, Grace, of like, I can't believe I have to be doing this. Like, she just didn't want it bad enough, I don't think. Or maybe she's just so inexperienced as a debater. She truly had no idea, or the people helping her did not prepare her well enough. It was like this, like, I don't know what to say. Why do I bother? Let me just run out the clock. Like, how else can you explain such a long silent pause?
There was some entitlement, I felt like, just kind of like, this is kind of beneath me, like, whatever, I don't really care anyways. But I think also a lot of stage fright. Like, I think that is part of it.
In her notes, it said she hates crowds. This is like what made me feel bad for her too. Hates crowds, hates mean people, hates being assertive. She's aware of her nervous laugh. I mean, everyone's got a nervous laugh. I think there are people better than me to do debates. I give her credit for going out of her comfort zone. And she did, I think, ask Anna to do another debate in 6 months.
Okay, respectively, though, if she's saying that there are better people to do debates, why is she in this career? I am speaking as someone who is formally involved with political media and tried the whole debate thing, got my ass handed to me publicly several times, and I was like, you know what? Maybe. Oh yeah, I was terrible at debating. I was really good at writing, like, you know, one shots to a camera and saying that stuff. I just remember thinking, you know what? This is not for me. I do not know enough to be in this industry. I'm gonna step back and keep my mouth shut and just listen to people who know more than me. And I don't know why Pearl continues to just spout BS without any research. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, she must be making a lot of money off looking stupid, is all I'm going to say.
I agreed. I could never debate. I'm very bad at remembering things. I sometimes can't even remember to flush the toilet. So it's just like, nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, she does. She feels bad for divorced men, which I like. I like that about her, that she wants to be a voice for the voiceless, and she feels for them. And I think a lot of it, I think she has mom issues. I think she.
What do you mean mom issues? I thought
She didn't like that her mom is a girl boss.
I thought she came from like a Christian conservative household. I could be wrong though. I don't pay attention to these people enough. I don't care what they do in their personal lives.
Yeah, she's one of like 9 kids.
No,
There's, like,
then it's true. I saw an interview once. She said her relation. She didn't want to get into it, but she was like, "My relationship with my mom is eh."
and her
So
mom
I
is
remember.
quoted as saying, like, "Yeah, I hope when Pearl starts living in the real world, like she'll figure her shit out," or something like that.
I guess I can relate to that. I have a bad relationship with my mom too, so I get that. But I mean,
Same.
it's just
oh my god, besties.
mommy issues. Yay!
Yes.
Not
That's why I like
daddy issues,
Chrissie.
mommy issues.
Oh,
I get it.
My dad's great. My mom, my mom is also like, my mom went to an Ivy League school, girl boss. Like she
Oh, wow.
repeatedly told me that like having children ruined her life and she regrets having. Yeah, it's yeah. It's why I went down my Christian conservative path. I was desperate to like marry someone because I figured like if I get married, then like I'll be happy because I'll have the family I never had, and like that backfired. Well, not really. At the time I was in conservative stuff, it backfired. Now that I've married, it didn't backfire because I found someone great. But yeah, no, my mom is someone who should have never had children, and that's not an insult to her because she agrees. But I'm glad I'm here.
She had you, and
I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. I've overcome a lot of stuff where once upon a time I wish I wasn't alive and stuff like that, and I've overcame all that. I'm glad to be here. I'm really glad like I made it this far. But like
that is effed up to
know.
hear your own mom say, like, I wish I didn't have kids.
Oh,
That's-
I mean, she was telling me this stuff when I was like 12, 13 years old. So like I grew up really
Yeah.
just not wanting to exist.
we remember the things, like, I remember the things my mom said to me. She'd be like, Chrissy, remember, it's just as easy to fall in love with a rich guy as it is to fall in love with like a not rich guy. And it's like at the time, like, my dad was a landscaper. And so it's like, okay, I know what this is about. Like, I think parents just do your best to not put your issues or the issues you have with your spouse onto your kids. Oh, that's the biggest lesson I learned. Like, and don't be passive aggressive. Although it did give me my sense of humor. So who knows? You win some, you lose some. Anyway, not to make this whole thing about Pearl, but I'll be interested to see what she does next. It was definitely a humbling moment. I like what the Word War debate guys are doing. They're going to have another one at the end of March. This is very cool. I think anytime you can get out of your house and do something, that's a positive thing. And there are people who love debates and like blood sports. And I'm similar to you too, like Toasty. People were like, oh, you should debate this person. And it's always guys because guys love debate. It's like it's a male thing.
No, oh my god, I used to think that too. It's not. These guys are doing like they're it's all blood sports. It's just insults. I mean, there's a little bit of like knowledge here and there, but like
it's entertainment. Like that's all.
It's entertainment, and women can be entertaining. Like we need more girls in debates. And I'm not saying that as like a feminist. I'm just saying women can debate. Like I did debate in high school. This is not what debate is. It's supposed to be like much more boring and rigid. This is like entertaining. It's basically a cat fight. It's just that guys are doing it.
Because
I mean, when you see
that's one thing, but if I had to do like, I wouldn't be great at coming up with stats either. But then maybe because Pearl mentioned to me thinking about doing stats, I'm like, you should. I would love
and to be in with people like that, I could never. Mm-mm.
I will say that like I'm not a bad debater. I'm only a bad debater in the world of politics. Like when it comes to pop culture, I can freaking wipe the floor with anyone on anything. But like I think it just also comes down to the matter of like what are you genuinely interested in, you know? But it's not I think that women can't debate or like men are better debaters. I think it's just a matter of like what we're good at debating about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I think I could go pretty hard now on like the whole like pro-life, pro-choice thing. Like I think I'm very pro-life now, so I could go hard on that.
Are you a master? Are you a master debater, Grace?
But I try.
Wait.
I did quit and then came back many times.
J-Mon for 5. Grace didn't graduate high school, by the way. Only went to join the debate team. Is that true?
That is true. I dropped out junior year. Well, it was COVID.
Cool.
You know, everything went online, and I was like, you know what? Screw this.
You really dropped out of high school?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
I remember there was
Wait. I was homeschooled my senior year. Oh, were you homeschooled your senior year, or you just like
No, I just
dropped
quit.
out?
But I
Oh
was
oh,
homeschooled
so neat.
like in and out. I went to school 3rd and 4th grade, homeschooled between and then after, and then went to school 8th to 11th grade. So it's all over the place.
Wow, I remember there was one kid who dropped out of high school. He was like nerdy, and he's like, "I'm gonna go into computers," and we're all like, "Wow!" I'm sure he's like a billionaire now,
or really poor. He could have failed completely.
All I remember from that is like, "I'm gonna go into computers," and I had no other questions. Joe Shabatoni for 5. Chrissy, big fan. What? Really? I know you have a plan for your show, but there is currently a man sleeping in Grace's RV. She won't let him in the apartment.
That is true.
What?
There is a man who I know through the internet named Jeremy, who I recently, he did his first stand-up set recently in an IRL stream with me, which I was wondering if you'd want to review. It's like 4 minutes.
Review stand? Sure.
Yeah, he is sleeping in the RV outside. I don't have a bed for him up here. It's not too cold out. It's like 24
Why
degrees.
is there
He'll
a
be fine.
man sleeping in your? Wait, what?
Well, he's homeless. It's a long story, but
So you're letting
neither of
this-
us really have. Sorry.
That's
You're
nice
letting
of
this
you.
strange man sleep in your RV?
Better
I've
that
known
than
him for
your
like
room.
3 years. First time I met him, I stayed over at his brother's shed, and I ran out of there with scissors in my pocket to get picked up by someone else after he asked to hop into bed with me. Long story. I have a list of these guys. So, yeah. Tell him about the shed arc.
Shed arc.
Okay. I mean, so this guy's name is Jeremy. He's a live streamer, Jeremy Peterson with an E.
And he's homeless, and you can still be a
currently. Yes.
How can you be a homeless live streamer? Don't you need somewhere to plug your phone in?
Oh, there's a lot of people who are.
He has
There's
a car.
There's a lot of them.
So I started live streaming like 2 years ago or something. I met this guy called Darius, and I went to LA to visit him, and things got kind of tricky because he was mixing
you
like
dating?
romantic stuff. No.
Okay.
But he was kind of catching feelings and I wasn't, so I had to I live in Rhode Island, so opposite side of the country. So I go to LA with him, we're staying at his friend's house. Things are getting awkward. He asks me on a date. I ditch him instead. I go to the airport and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Do I fly back home? It's going to be like $500 last minute. And then this guy, Jeremy, reaches out, who I knew through the internet with these kind of StreamYard panels. And he was like, I live in Seattle. You can stay with me for a couple days. Just get your head together and then you can fly back out. And, I won't hit on you. Okay. I promise. Like, just, it'll be chill. And I was like, okay, cool. Cause I really don't want to get into that kind of stuff. So I fly up to Seattle. He picks me up. We go out in the middle of the boonies, like not near society. And he's at his brother's, farm kind of, but there's nobody else there. And he lives in a shed with a couple of dogs. It's
What kind of dogs?
There was a husky and
What?
something
That's
else,
a big
maybe a
dog.
Labrador. Yeah. And there were no doors inside.
If you have to live in a shed, I would try to pick the smallest dogs possible. Oh well, but maybe
Well, they stayed outside, kind of.
Okay.
There was like a fence. So the shed had no doors. There were just sheets hung for doors. And he was staying there. It's his brother's property, but he was like taking care of it. So I went to, he gave me his bed. He was sleeping on the couch. We hung out
This
for a
sounds
couple
like the
days.
beginning of a horror movie. This is crazy.
It ended like one.
Oh no. Okay. But you're okay.
Well, so no, it was totally fine. It was just, I was like 20 years old. I was just away from home for the first time. So he starts hitting on me and he asks me to go to a movie with him. He did promise. Yeah, well, men. So I'm just too irresistible.
Yeah.
So we go to his brother's apartment. He puts his hand on my waist. I'm like, oh God, this is getting awkward. I'm not into him.
Move.
Yeah, and then we drive back to his shed, and I'm laying there pretending I have a headache just so that he'll leave me alone. I was trying to arrange with somebody else. Can you drive me to the airport? A random fan of mine in Seattle.
You had AIDS, so he would leave you alone.
Girl, you put yourself in all these
That would ruin the virgin facade, you know.
Right.
dangerous men. You're putting yourself in, like, the most dangerous situations. Like, yeah, I was getting a random ride from a fan in Seattle.
Well, she was a girl, so I was like, how bad could it be?
Girls can still commit murder. Like, what do you mean?
She ended up undressing in front of me to take a shower, which I
Oh
found
my gosh!
odd, but... So wait, I didn't finish. So I'm arranging with this girl, Ava. I'm like, okay, can you just come pick me up? It's too awkward with this guy. And then I'm pretending I have a migraine. So he pulls the sheet aside, comes into the bedroom. He's like, how are you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Just my head still hurts, you know. Secretly, I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here soon. But I was like trying to plan how to get out without him noticing. Not so much because he was going to murder me, but like, how do you explain, like, I'm running away from you to go get picked up by someone else? It's just very awkward. So he asked me how I'm doing. I said, you know, head hurts. And he goes, okay. And then he turns to leave, and then he turns back around and he goes, do you mind if I hop into bed with you? And I was like, you know, I'm just not really up for that right now. Thanks.
If you have to ask, it's no.
And then, so it's like 11 p.m. at this point, because this girl, Ava, had to wait until she got out of her AA meeting or something to come meet me. So he walks out, he gets into his truck and peels off, like, out the property onto the main road. And I was like, oh, fuck, he's mad. So I put a pair of scissors in my back pocket, I packed up my stuff, and I ran the fuck out of the house to the abandoned fire station next door.
For your only weapon.
Yeah, you know, just in case. I was like, you know, if this was to escalate, I don't want to be the dummy who's like on the news and like didn't have a weapon. You know what I mean? Just in case. I now bring mace with me everywhere I go. But, yeah, and so then I got picked up. The worst part was I left my wallet at his shed. So I had a flight 2 days later, and he texts me, hey, you left your ID at my shed.
No.
So at this point, I've called him a rapey. I've called him a serial killer. I've said I ran away from his shed. I told my stream everything. And now he has my ID, and I can't fly back without it. So I text him, and I'm like, would you mind bringing that to the airport? And he does, which was really nice, actually. But yeah. So he did pull through in the end. It was very, very nice of him to do that, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fly home. He brings me the wallet, and he left a note in it. Well, first of all, he gives me the wallet at the airport.
And all the money.
I say, thank you. And he hugs me and kisses me on the top of the forehead. So I guess that was his payment.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, you know what? Fair enough. Exchange. I did leave the ID at your house. And then, right before I board the plane,
covered in cum.
Worse, I opened my wallet and I found a note that said, I'm gonna marry you someday, or something like that.
Oh no.
So
that was how I met Jeremy.
You board the plane, then you turn around.
Wait. This man is now staying in your RV.
That's right.
This is the guy that said he left a note in your wallet. I'm gonna marry you someday, and now he's staying in your your RV.
Yes.
Be careful.
That sounds like long game.
Well, you know, I don't know. I've known him for like 3 years at this point. I mean, he's gonna help me put the brakes on my RV, so
okay,
it's a fair exchange.
He's useful. Maybe you'll be friends.
I think we're friends at this point.
Set up Southern Girl for $4.99. Why did you have to strip for your dad on a FaceTime call after you fled the shed? If this is like nonsense, we'll just move on.
It's crap.
Sounds like nonsense.
Yeah.
Jamie on for 5. By the way, Jeremy also drove for hours and miles to spend days with her this past week to get her out of the jam. Take her stories with a grain of salt. Okay.
No, that is true. That is true.
Stan in the chat here.
I got stranded in Atlantic City after the debate. My car, the wheel almost broke off the axle. So,
oh shoot.
I had to get it towed, and then I had to stay in a hotel, and then Jeremy came from DC to pick me up and take me back to Rhode Island. So,
that sounds like a debacle. For you, y'all never heard of Greg Zart? I don't think so. Yeah, it was rough out there in AC. It was windy and cold. I mean, it's January in Atlantic City. What do you expect? And we actually went to, they have a water park there in Atlantic City on the boardwalk. And it's funny because they call themselves like the world's largest indoor beachfront water park. It's like, okay, you just want to give yourself the title. And it was kind of lame. Like, it was very bad for toddlers. If you have little kids, don't go there. Because we got, I'm going to make a scathing review of this water park. Like, the first lifeguard said he could go down the slide. Then the supervisor rolled up. I'm not going to say it was a color issue, but I think it was a color issue. And she just yelled at me. She's like, no, he's not allowed to go down the slide. He's not tall enough. And I was like, biatch, please. He is a strong little bean, and he's gone down all the other slides. Anyway, I digress. I'm upset at that water park. Sorry, Natalie and Toasty. All right, we're going to get into... This is a big deal. The Red Pill guys are all hanging out. And they're having a girls' night in Miami. And the internet cannot stop talking about it. Let me play.
Oh, I spammed the group chat with tweets about this.
Oh my god, we were going back and forth about this.
And like, okay, so I almost need an explanation on who some of these people are. So there's Andrew Tate, who we all know. These are, I guess, are these all Red Pill guys? It's Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, who obviously I know, Sneaker. Oh my god, that was such a mom thing. I don't know who Clavicular is, and Myron Gaines, I know who he is.
Who's Sneeko?
Sneeko, I thought he did stand up because I used to see him around the Stand in New York City, which is a comedy club, and I was like, he sort of dabbled in stand up for a time, but I wonder if he's just an
I've only ever heard of him once, and it's because he went to jail, and I don't know why he went to jails to this day. Unless I'm thinking about someone else.
Sneeko?
Did he go
He's
to
just like
jail?
a Red Pill guy. He became Muslim.
Am I thinking of someone else who went to jail?
I don't think Sneeko went to jail.
Well, I
think
know Andrew Tate
Tate did.
Well, I know Andrew Tate went to jail, but like some live streamer went to jail in like I think either Japan or China or something.
Oh, I think
don't know.
that's a different brown guy.
Okay.
I don't. Johnny Somali.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
To the Heil Hitler song.
That's correct.
my one question
I've ever
is
seen Andrew Tate. I've literally never seen him smile.
No, I think that's an awkward smile. He knows this is cringe.
Oh,
in my opinion.
this is very performative, but I will say, what is it with all of like these like red pill, white people, like white supremacy type people? Why do they always act like they used to have a rap career and failed? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, what else are they playing in the club? They're not playing like Christian rock.
But like, this isn't like trad.
What do you mean, what else are they
Catholic.
playing in the club? Do you know the song?
I don't know the song. Like,
It's Heil Hitler by Kanye West.
Kanye West, Heil Hitler.
But like, why are they even in? Like, I feel like going to the club is not like the trad Catholic. I don't understand. Like, why are they all clubbing? Why are they not married?
Muslim, aren't they? So they're not trying to be Catholic.
Well, Sneeko and the Tates are Muslim. I don't know what Clav is. I know Clav is Catholic. Fuentes is Catholic.
Can you explain who Clavicular is to me?
Someone in the chat said they're not white.
I tried to look up
Clavicular?
Clavicular, and it said, "Oh, he focuses on looks maxing," and I was like, "That's so fucking gay."
Yeah, he's a guy who's been taking testosterone since he was 14 years old. Yeah,
and he
so
says
he's like
infertile now, right?
So what?
Can't that give
He
you, like,
says he's infertile because he's been taking like those hormones.
Yeah, he is infertile. And
no.
Yeah, so he's kind of one of these guys. He's very Gen Z. He's really into. He believes that basically your life is determined by how good looking you are. So he's doing everything in his power to become a Chad, including like smashing his face. They call it bone smashing to create microfractures. microfractures in your
He hurt
cheekbones.
himself.
What? Bones
Mhm.
smashing? I have to look this up.
Yep.
What is bone smashing?
He'll explain it. You take a hammer and you smash your cheekbones, and the idea is it creates microfractures that like kind of, I guess, and then the bone reheals and it swells a little bit. So
he has a
more
body
snatched.
dysmorphia then. He has a body dysmorphia then.
Yes.
Oh, poor guy.
Bone smashing?
Yep.
He's that guy that ran over the other guy. He ran over someone. It was on live or something like that, right?
He ran over some guy he claimed was stalking him. I don't know if that was real, but yeah.
Yeah.
Someone filed a lawsuit for bone smashing because they caused serious damage to their face. Another streamer filed a lawsuit against Clavicular. Am I saying it right? Clavicular?
Clavicular.
Sounds
like
a
clavicle.
Sounds like a vampire.
We just call him Clav. Just say that to be cool. Clav.
Oh my god, I have to.
All the kids are doing it, Grandma.
How do I not know about this person until just now?
He's been going viral. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Here's him. So his whole thing is
Wait, pause. Actually, wait, pause. How
wait,
old do you think this guy is? First of all, let me
Like
just ask.
35.
Let me see. I think
don't look it up. Oh, okay.
I'm not looking it up. I
He's
think
no 32.
I won't say anything. I know his age, but I won't say anything.
He
32.
Well, that's the thing is, I have to see him talk. So if
He looks like my husband's age.
I don't know, maybe 27, 29.
He's 20.
Oh shit!
Oh,
just turned 20.
Oh my god!
The reason he looks like that is because he took testosterone since he was 14, which it does prematurely age you. So he looks maybe 30 at 20, 35 at 20, which is going to be tough for him.
Dangerous when it comes
when he
to
gets
dating.
older. Yeah.
Oh no!
Law firm.
He's a
But
real
the
life
crazy thing
Patrick
about it is,
Bateman.
Absurd.
the crazy thing about it is he is a good-looking guy.
I was just gonna say, why does
there's
he
no
think
need
he's
to
not
do all
attractive?
this.
Why
I was
did
just
they
gonna say.
So why would his parents put him on testosterone? Was he short or small or something?
No,
Was that-
he did it. He did it like under the table. His parents told him no. They took it
Oh,
away
he did
from
it
him. He just kept
DL?
sneaking it. He ordered it online. Yeah.
You can order it
No,
online.
his parents were not okay with that.
So he did actually like heterosexual gender what's it called? When you
Yeah, it's like being trans, but it's like
Yeah.
gender affirming.
he did heterosexual
medicine.
gender affirming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to him talk for a minute.
I just find that absurd that the
Okay.
society in 2025,
Here's where you can tell he's 20 is when you hear him speak and look at his hand.
you could be the head of a law firm, have a great job in cybersecurity, and this is what you get, you know? A whore with multiple...
And he's
you know,
probably the youngest person on this whole show. Okay, he's on Fresh and Fit, and he's rising to fame because he calls women whores, which everyone loves.
No,
man.
that's not
He's got-
really. Not he doesn't really go super hard into that. Like he I think wants to find a wife or something. He's kind of autistic. Like he's not really so much mean as he is like kind of just on the spectrum. I don't know if he actually is, but he's like, I don't know, kind of like trying to turn himself into a video game character, like leveling up. And so it's this whole thing that comes out of the black pill, which is basically saying like, if you are, you know, like 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10, looks wise, if you are like under 5 out of 10, you're never going to succeed in life. And if you got to get to 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 to get any women, any money, any status,
for a
etc.
man, he's saying.
Yeah, for a man, which is ludicrous. Like,
Oh wait, men can get away with being less than good looking, more so
Oh
than
yeah,
women.
I've
Yeah,
dated so
right.
many ugly guys because people told, like, I remember being young and people telling me like, oh, you need to date men who are not as attracted to because they'll be nicer to you.
You don't look like a bitch.
And every single one of like that, obviously that was a freaking lie. But like I remember just dating men that I wasn't attracted to at all, just like with the thought of like, okay, if I
Seem
date
nice.
someone who's like lower tier than me, that I'm not attracted to, then they're more likely to stay with me longer or like marry me. And like that's no, seriously, people tell like young girls this, like, oh yeah, date date below your standards. Date below your standards. Your standards are too high. People tell young girls this all the time, and it's the worst thing you can possibly do. The moment I started dating like a guy who was like my type, he's now my husband. So the concept of, I don't know, like men can get away with being less attractive and like still scoring beautiful women. But I also feel like the bi dysmorphia amongst men isn't studied enough, because I feel like I'm always, because even my husband is always like, my husband's, I mean, Chrissie, you met my husband.
He's very attractive.
He's very cute. And he's always like, like, oh, I gotta go to the gym more. I gotta like bulk up. I gotta like, I'm like, you look like
you're married. You're good.
You look like a Disney prince. Like, what are you talking about? So I feel like men with bi dysmorphia, there's not enough research on. And I think we're going to see a lot more of stuff like this because of it. Like, I don't know. I think women, like, it's very known that we deal with a lot of body issues, like mentally, and that's why there's a lot of research on it. There's not enough on men.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Here's a clip. I need to find a clip about. He was on the Michael Knowles show talking about bone smashing.
Yep.
Here it is. I must bring it up. I am so entranced by this subject. Okay. I mean, yeah, he's doing great if he's on the Michael Knowles show already. He was on late last year. Michael Knowles grills clavicular on bone smashing. He's only 20. Wow. I want to interview him.
You smash, like you punch yourself in the face? Yeah. If I punch myself in the face, I'm going to get like a nice mewed up jaw?
Yeah, according to Wolf's Law, right?
Mewed.
Do you punch yourself in the face?
Yes.
How hard?
Can you do it now?
Like reasonably.
Oh, look how small his hands are. Oh my God. Yeah, I wonder if he did it.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if, of course, this explains everything.
They're tiny.
He was a small kid, and of course he wanted to keep taking testosterone. This explains everything. He has small hands, ladies.
Well, I mean, if you ever see like his body, like he is a lanky, tall guy, but he's trying to be muscular. So he like, you know, all the testosterone, it naturally gives you muscles, but it kind of looks like a bodysuit on top of a tall, lanky guy, which again is ridiculous because like girls love tall, lanky guys. He's 6'2".
I love tall, lanky guys.
Yeah.
All right, you're the best.
Like reasonably.
Just your fist.
Yeah. I used to use a hammer, but
hammer? Oh
my parents would go into my bathroom and take it away.
You can't tell me that men don't have bi dysmorphia when this happens. Like,
that's
this
right.
is
Face
crazy.
smashing hammer, Mom. Don't give it back to Dad. Oh my goodness.
You would hit yourself in the head with a hammer.
Yeah, I know. It sounds a little silly. Like people are gonna think I'm trolling, but this is all like on YouTube. Like you can find this stuff.
He's like, what?
I almost don't want to ask. Did it work?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, bone smashing is legit. I mean, you even take a look at like UFC fighters, like their brow ridge over their career, or X-rays of their shin, and like there's massive amounts of hypertrophy in their bones.
Are there any downsides to hitting yourself in the head with a hammer?
Unconsciousness.
No. You smash, like you.
Wow.
He's so serious about this too.
He's very serious for a 20-year-old. Yeah.
Well, that's the autism.
Do we know if he's autistic?
He has speculated that he might be on the spectrum or whatever.
Why not just get diagnosed? I mean, if he's gonna take all the time to go on testosterone and smash his face, why not? You know,
I
get
don't
help?
know. But he doesn't really do any of that stuff through a doctor. Well, he does get a prescription for meth now, supposedly from a doctor.
What?
Is
he on ADHD medications or something?
He said he got he has a prescription for meth.
Then
I
that
don't
might
know
be
if that's true or
medicine.
not.
Well, so
He says he
certain
does it
ADHD
to slim down. So
Oh wow.
So
'Cause it
certain
probably
ADD
kills your
medications
hunger.
have the same chemistry as methamphetamines. So maybe that's what he means. But I can't imagine a doctor prescribing literal meth.
He probably is on like Adderall, which is basically meth and
Basically, it's
kills
the
your
same
hunger and
chemical
helps you lose
compound.
weight.
Yeah, like I was on ADHD medication and that shit did not make me want to eat at all. I
Same,
lost so much
same.
weight.
Same.
Me too, when I was younger. Yeah, it was bad.
And then I just was like, I got off it because I was like, I don't want to like need to be taking any. I'm just very anti taking anything. Like I'm anti pills. I'm anti like needing to be reliant on something. But I'm like, especially to be reliant on something that's like $90 a month. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to be like doing untoward things for Adderall. So I was like, I gotta stop taking this. All right. Anyway, we're off topic. Let's go back to this interesting group of men. How did they? So they're all hanging out, which is something people don't really do too much. They're having a girls' night out. Big deal. There's just so many funny little videos. To me, without knowing any of these guys too well, this all just it looks like this. They're trying very hard. Oh, okay. Here's a song I probably can't play.
They're all the girls back on their phones, like they do not care what's happening right now.
No, they're there to get a picture together, maybe a picture in the limo, and they're a picture at the club. This is typical. I feel like
this is peak. What are you talking about?
Are these girls for hire? I'm so confused.
No, I mean they're clout whores.
This is Sneaker and Clavicular.
I doubt they hired them.
Sneaker. I'm never gonna get over that.
This is I'm just trying to sound old at this point. And the girls could not be less interested in the guys. The guys could not be less interested in the girls.
Look at that! Look at that one girl just on her phone, like she just does not care where she is right now.
Phone. They're like, cool, we're gonna get free drinks and we're hanging out with our friends. All these girls are probably just friends with one of the other girls. Wow. Interesting. Someone put hammer maxing? Harem. Oh, harem maxing. Okay, let's
They're aura farming. What's so difficult for you to understand, Chrissy?
What is an aura farmer?
What's aura farming?
Oh my god, you guys are so old.
What witchcraft is
know,
this?
we're old, Grace. Explain to us.
It's like when you look super cool and you're doing something nonchalantly, you're aura farming. You're
so you're
gaining
basically
aura.
trying
Why do
to
you have
look
give
like you
titles for
don't
things
care.
that like are meaningless.
Like a try hard?
It is like
no,
a try.
you don't try. That's the key.
But they are trying. They're trying to look like they're not trying.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
What do you
Well, that's the tricky part about it.
So if you're hanging out with somebody cooler or more influential than you, that's aura farming.
No. That's like clout sharking. If you're doing it just for the clout.
Is Natalie aura farming right now?
Yeah, Natalie's aura farming. Yeah, she's just yeah, exactly.
What's the difference between clout chasing and clout sharking?
Chasing, yeah, sharking, same thing. Yeah.
I'm so fascinated. Okay, so aura farming would be if you're not doing much, you're just there.
Looking cool without trying, basically.
But they are trying.
But they all look like they're trying to me.
Yes, I mean, I said it ironically, but yeah.
Does aura farming imply that they are trying to do something? They're trying to look cool?
I think so.
Why is everything performative now? Like, why is everything like a giant, like...
Social media. Social media is like their entire, well, everyone's entire life.
This is why everyone's mentally ill, me included. Like, holy crap.
Everything you do is specifically for social media. It's going to be more about how it looks rather than the time you're having.
Yeah, I hate this world. I hate it. I'm going to be in Egypt in a couple months because I'm trying to just like get... And I remember telling my friends, I'm like, I just want to have a day where I don't look at my phone a single bit because, like, I just, I can't. I see these girls go to these amazing places around the world and they're just doing TikTok dances the whole time. And I'm just like, ugh, this is too much.
Yeah. And then it's so weird. I had a baby and I have like absolutely zero. I don't know if people in the chat have this experience too, but like I had a baby and I have less than zero desire to travel now. I used to think like, oh, maybe I need to go back to Italy or back to France, or maybe I need to go. And it's like, once you have a kid, you're like, I fucking couldn't, especially now that you're seeing like how many illegals are in all these countries and ruining them anyway. You're like, I'm good. I'm really good here. Plus the baby takes all your time. Okay, here's another clip. Clavicular and Myron tried to kick 2 girls out of their table for being ugly, not realizing that they were with Fresh. He is black. What do you expect? Oh boy.
Oh yeah, bro, we gotta get these ugly bitches out of the section. They gotta go. Yeah, they're ugly. Oh, you want them out of here? Bro, look at them. Yeah.
That, I don't know, I feel like this clavicular is saying what he's saying just to make Nick Fuentes laugh.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes is sort of his mentor a little bit, or like.
Yeah, I was gonna
sort of
say,
a
I feel like clavicular is the age of like where a lot of young men like Nick Fuentes.
He's
So
like,
it would make
he looks up to him. He's like an apprentice. He has an internship. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring hot bitches. Yeah, get out.
Get him out.
Yeah, get out.
Girl next to him.
What was that face she was making?
She is literally just there to get a TikTok and a video. It's like no one is talking to anybody.
Yeah, get out.
It could be anywhere. Oh my goodness.
Hey, ladies, you gotta go.
You have to go.
Yeah, you gotta
Nick
go.
Fuentes. He looks so out of place. Nick Fuentes looks like he just does not want to be there.
He's uncomfortable.
I feel for him, to be honest.
I know.
I feel like they're
he's
not
like,
really
what
having
the
fun.
fuck did I get myself into? I want to go home and sleep. I want McDonald's
I feel
now.
Yeah, I feel like they're not having fun. They're just there to like leech off each other's like fan base. You know what I mean? Like followers and stuff. Like, hey, look, we're all together, right? Look how cool. I don't know. It's just
Like, I feel like every single person that like is in this little posse lives a completely different lifestyle, truthfully, but they're there because they know they all have kind of the similar following, and so it's like a giant brand deal, essentially.
It is, Ashton, because it's like, oh, follow all of us, right? Buy whatever memberships we're like, buy what we're selling, whatever that is, and you will look. You could be like us. This is what success looks like. You're at a table with a champagne, and there's girls around you. I mean, none of them are talking to you, but they're here.
I mean, that's part of it, but I think you guys are missing. Like, I think they really are trying to have fun. I just don't think they know exactly how to.
I don't think Nick Fuentes is. I think Nick is like, why am I here?
Maybe not. I think Nick probably isn't as. I mean, these guys are like these are insecure guys. They're not just like they're not putting on a facade just for their fans, and they don't care. They want to have a good time. They're just so awkward.
Do they want to have a good time?
I don't know. I feel like there's certain people who just don't have fun at clubs. And like I'm saying this because I am one of them. I just don't like bars. I don't like clubs. I kind of force myself to go if my friends are going. And like, you know, I'll kind of tag along, need to get out of the house. But like, I feel like Nick is one of those people who just does not like clubs. He looks very uncomfortable.
Nobody is dancing. Like, you go to a club, I think, because you like to do dancing and get felt up.
To be fair, nobody dances in clubs anymore.
What?
That was like, our generation was like the last generation to dance in clubs.
We were the last people. Wow.
Yeah. Clubs are like you stand there and just kind of drink in a circle.
Clubs are for black people. Like,
what?
That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go, it was like, oh, I want to go and get felt up without talking to anybody or having a conversation. Yeah, everyone's looking at their phones because it's too loud to have a conversation, which is like good if you're socially awkward.
Get them out.
Get them out. Get them out, he says. All he has to wear is just this one sweatshirt. That says "Let them cook." I think it's I don't know, something about the Holocaust.
It's his merch.
It's his merch.
It's his merch. Is it?
Oh my god!
I would assume it's like if you're a podcaster and you're wearing the same sweatshirt over and over again, I would assume it's your merch, right?
Oh my god! That's my problem. I guess I'm not wearing enough of my own merch. Oh, this is so boring.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
The hookah, you look so gay with a hookah.
Justin Waller, that's Justin Waller. He is like, he's a
Ew.
low tier red pill guy. He is the cringiest of them all. Yeah,
He thinks he's so cool.
he's the worst one. He's the most laughable. I mean, he was like this white trash guy who came up and did stocks or something, and you can just tell his entire personality is, I don't want to be poor anymore. I want to be one of the cool rich people.
Well, I can understand that.
I feel like this whole room is of like people who watched American Psycho and didn't understand what American Psycho was about. Like they all are like, oh, Patrick Bateman's my idol, and they have no understanding of the actual movie or the book. Like it just looks so fake.
Hell yeah. Bro,
Okay,
Where are they, by the way? Like, where are they?
They went
at this
sorry.
club called
Vectone?
Vendome.
Vendome.
And in fact, all these clips went so viral that the club felt compelled to put out a statement.
Our hospitality group does not condone anti-Semitism.
We are video circulating online from one of our venues.
Where is this? Like South Florida?
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
there's
a lot of Jewish people down there.
And unacceptable. Oh right. We want to be unequivocally clear. Vendome and our hospitality group do not condone anti-Semitism, hate speech, or prejudice of any kind. These values are fundamentally opposed to who we are and the environments we strive to create. I mean, I didn't see anybody in there with a yarmulke. I'm just saying we are currently conducting an internal review to understand the circumstances surrounding how this requested song came to play during the ball parade.
Wait, hold on. That's a valid question. How do you ask the DJ to play Heil Hitler and he just like, yep, added to the queue? Like how did they get that one across?
When you buy a bottle, you spend a certain amount of money. Maybe you could say like, can you just play the Heil Hitler song as you bring this out? Like it's
Did they rent out the entire club?
I mean, I don't know.
I know Andrew Tate claims to have all this money. I'm surprised none of his assets were frozen or anything like that with everything going on. But like, I don't know. I assume that like if you pay off the DJ off enough, I mean, hey, listen, you pay someone enough, they'll do whatever, you know?
It's true.
True.
Maybe the DJ liked that song. Who knows? We are conducting an internal review to understand the circumstances surrounding the song, how it got to be played. Our ownership and leadership reflect a diverse group of partners, backgrounds, and faiths, including members of the Jewish community. We are deeply disturbed by the harm people are harmed by a song.
My question is, they played the song in the limo. They played the song at the club.
Yeah.
Do they just do nothing but listen to the same song over and over again? Because that kind of just confirms they're all autistic.
They're very edgy and cool.
Because like I get
would
listening to
know.
the same song over and over again because that's something I do if I have to like stim. But like they're doing this in public. Like
Yeah,
they're fully just like
stim.
they're stimming.
Well, as our review proceeds, we are evaluating additional safeguards and procedures to ensure our venues are not used as platforms for offensive or harmful behavior. Yikes, they're freaking out right now. We take this matter seriously and will continue to act thoughtfully and responsibly as we complete our review. They're probably all like, how dare you let like Nick Fuentes and all of them into your venue? Oh, so funny.
I'll be right back, by the way.
That's really lame that they feel like they have to put that out there. They're just, a lot of these places are so afraid of getting canceled.
I mean, to be fair, it is surprising the DJ did play that song. That DJ is not gonna have a job. After this, I guarantee you.
He can work at the Nick Fuentes Clavicular Club. You can call it Clubvicular. Oh boy, I'm just full of ideas. Okay, Natalie, what do we think of this? Are you? Are you single? I want to know about Toasty and Natalie. Are you guys single? Are you dating? What do we think of this?
I am single, and yes, Yeah. I had one relationship recently, like a long distance relationship, and before that I'd been single for 17 years. I had my daughter when I was 20, so yeah, my 20s
You're a
were
MILF.
spent being
Yeah.
a mom, but honestly I loved it, and it was just the joy of my life. So and
Yeah.
I gave my life back to God when I was pregnant with her, so it really it it was great, honestly. Not
Do you
that I
want
wasn't
to?
without challenges, but
Would you
yeah.
want to get married? Would you want to like have a new relationship with someone?
Oh, of course. I just haven't ever, maybe being in a smaller town, I've just never met that person,
You're my dad's type. I'll give him your info.
Woo!
Like you're like she's like you
You're
look
gonna
like
find
my
something.
mom when my dad first met my mom. Like
Aw.
this is like the weirdest thing to say, but I was like, oh my, she kind of looks like my mom.
Yeah, Natalie,
Aw.
you have a lot of fans in the chat. People saying you're a smoke show, you're
Well,
hot, they
thank
want to date you.
you.
People want to throw their hat in. Marry me, please. You're super fine. How are you single? I love that you
Aw.
that you committed your life, to your daughter and the whole thing made you like go deeper into your faith. That's pretty cool. And I think, yeah, just like I'm sure you are like
Thank
asking
you.
God to guide you towards, finding him wherever he is, whoever he is. And maybe that person's in the chat right now.
Well, yeah, and it is a crazy long time to be single, but I really do trust, as long as it's been, God has a plan and he has timing and things that we don't understand, and he sees the big picture and we just see what's not there, but he knows for our greater good. So it's hard sometimes to keep having faith at times, but I really do believe that in my heart, and I think that helps a lot.
Jeremy's single.
Who's Jeremy?
Is that the guy in the van?
The guy in your van, right?
My dad is not
Single and
but I'm
cold.
trying to. My dad's not single, but I'm trying to get rid of his girlfriend. So
There's no wait, Grace. This man in your van doesn't have a space heater.
The van has propane heating. He'll be fine.
Okay, he'll live. Men are tough. Junior.
living in a van in Grace's garage or parking.
Grace, would you let
Driveway.
Clavistical stay in your RV?
Hell yeah.
I'm fascinated by him. And that I want to know, Natalie and Toasty, what you guys make of this when you see a bunch of these guys. I don't know if you follow any of these guys, but what do you make of it? Like, would you be at a club like that? Would you like approach any of them? To me, it looks a bit performative, but
Yeah,
as a married
I
person.
feel like it's all for like clicks and stuff. Like, look at us, we're all hanging out, we're all base guys, and to me, it doesn't even look like they're having fun or anything. They're just standing around doing this and drinking. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, highly.
no.
Yeah, it's so non-genuine, and plus because of my age and the fact I was, my daughter's 18 now, but I was a single mom. I mean, I'd be out of the running anyway. We know they really hate single moms. So, even though we're not all bad, I promise.
No, you're great.
That's where you're wrong. Gen Z guys love MILFs. Like, literally, you are their type. Because they have these Gen X mothers who, no offense, Chrissy, but like, are you
I'm
Gen
not
X?
Gen X. I'm a millennial.
Oh, sorry, my bad. They have these Gen X mothers who are cold, and so they crave like mommy. Like,
Gen X is
seriously, like you could clean up.
Wow.
If they're not closeted homos, then they want mommies.
I don't know, Natalie. Do you want to date a Gen Z man though? Do you want to date a 20-year-old?
No, I want to date somebody more. I want to date like a millennial or like somebody
yeah.
my age, maybe a young Gen Xer.
I
You
like
never
that.
know.
You're gonna find him this year. I have a feeling. Toasty, are you single and ready to mingle, or
Nah, I'm in a relationship.
Would you and your man go to this club? Toasty is
No, sorry. I think I froze for a second, but no. Nah. And I have 2 kids, so no.
Oh, see, we're past all that. Framing 3 for 2, boo, tattooed titties. Are you talking about the girls. Oh, the girls on that show. Okay. Viking for 5. Looks maxing should just be not getting tattoos and piercings and not being fat. Oh, and being white. Thank you, Viking. I need to looks max a little more. Freeman for 2. Rich Voss Jr. Who was that about? Dylan Dugan for 20. Thank you, Dylan, for the 20.
Yes.
Grace's father Ben admitted to touching himself while teenage Grace and her teenage friend sunbathed. This is from his own mouth. Please don't let Ben Thorpe on stream. Is this nonsense? Should we move on?
No, that's true.
What?
It wasn't to me.
Okay.
Okay, I'll explain the story. My parents are in the middle of, my mother's divorcing my father. They've been in a divorce for 28 months, but their relationship had been breaking down for years. So, my friend, me and my friend, we were like 18 or so. It was during the summer. She came over and we were sunbathing in the back. And my dad, because, things were not going well with my mother, was a little wound up. So he did look out the window at my friend and touched himself briefly. And the reason why I know about that is because he told my mom.
Tell you?
Well, no, he didn't tell me. He told my mom because he was like, "Look, I want to be honest. I did this stupid thing."
Tell your mom that though.
Well, because he wanted to be honest with her.
No,
he was
not
like,
about that. Lord.
And then she told me, and then he told Stream at some point. So yes,
your dad told your stream?
You should not have told
Oh,
anyone.
well, we streamed together, so he told Stream at some point. I don't remember. But yeah, we streamed together.
Oh my gosh. Honesty is
Come
good.
on, let a guy live. I mean,
Let him live, but also, yeah.
He's happy to explain that if you want him to join panel at any point.
Stymie for 199. Grace, that used to be called gardening. What? Okay. Lost Monster Man for 5. What's your guys' thoughts on young men trying to be feminine, painting nails, reading women's literatures, dressing in hippie clothes, just being soft? Well, I understand. Just like I used to when I was younger, I would read like literature or articles or magazines like geared towards men because you're like, I want to get in their head. I want to like understand how they think. Like I remember I used to follow that guy who was he might have been like one of the OG red pill guys. He used to wear like funky hats and he was all about like, you got to put women down. What the hell? I don't know what his deal was, but somebody in chat might remember. Anyway, but as far as being feminine, no, don't paint your nails. Don't dress feminine if you're a guy.
There are women who do like that. I'm just not, it's not my type personally, but I know a lot of girls who are into men who paint their nails and wear the guy liner and like, do that sort of thing. So it really depends. I mean, if you do that, you do that. You just gotta find a girl who's into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a phase? Is it who you really are? What do you think, Natalie?
Oh, I think to each their own. I think try what makes you happy, but
You would date a guy who paints his nails, Natalie? Have you already?
I mean, no, probably not. Honestly, probably not. But if black nail polish is your thing or a little guy liner, you got to be authentic and be true to yourself.
And you know what? The kind of guy who does that is going to be a little emo, I would think, and then maybe you go for
alternative
emo girl. So
a few years ago, I was dating this guy and I caught him like playing with some of my clothes and like kind of trying them on. They wouldn't fit him because he was bigger than me, but like, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, I can't do this. Like, it's just not my thing.
Yeah. Toasty, would you?
No, I think that to me it's kind of gross. I mean, if that's what you're into, sure, but like for me, it's just no, not for me.
There's something a little. If you do that, I put you in the sort of like you're a bit high maintenance, which is a turn off for me. It's like
And I guess you would think, looking at me, I would like that, but no. No.
No, and I hate that people would assume that about you just because like
People assume a lot of things of me, like just because of the way I look and everything, and then I talk and they're surprised, you know.
Yeah. You're like, can't a bald girl with tattoos be right wing? Good.
Yeah, and then you have all these people trying to gatekeep what alternative is, like suck my ass. You're not going to do that.
Yeah. That's why I like you. Freeman for 2. Where's DJ Who Kid? What are you talking about? I don't know, but thank you. Blanken for $4.99. Chrissy, are you guys familiar with Thorpe lore? Ask her about the daddy pill and the allegations.
What?
I don't know.
Why are these people obsessed with your dad?
Well, we stream together, and
Okay.
there have been accusations that we sleep together.
Ugh.
Which is technically true in the sense that we did share an RV bed when we were temporarily homeless, but not true in the larger sense. But yeah, we're very close, so people make assumptions.
That's so gross. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We're very open, and there's been some dysfunctionality and family drama, so you know, it's a lot of trolling, but like,
yeah,
it was when I first came on, they were saying it, and then my mother, as part of her divorce, accused him of sexually abusing me and other people.
Like publicly?
Well, I mean, as part of the divorce, yeah, and beating her, all of it was fake,
Yeah.
and it's been going on for like 28 months now, so. And then my brother, who I'm going to sue for doing this, actually, he also came on my stream behind my back while I went out for a smoke break and told everybody that I suck my dad's dick all the time, which was
Ew.
gross to say, so. A lot of bad blood there, but yeah. So.
Girl, I feel you. I don't even talk to my sister anymore. I barely talk to my brother, and well, both my parents are dead. So good for you for having at least somewhat of a good relationship with your dad.
I kind of feel on that. My father left when I was like 2, but like then my mom passed away after I turned 18. It was a couple months before my graduation, and I never got to go because I was just mourning. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. And it also, like, to put any of your family life on stream like that takes a very takes a strength, I think, to open yourself up and be vulnerable in that way, because most people never would.
Yeah.
Most people
Yeah, and
just-
we've had like when you said I don't have daddy issues, like, I mean, I have, and like I've fought with him on the stream and like argued, so like there's a lot of that stuff. So it's not like I was just like totally good with it. I mean, you know, when you have a mom and dad who are opposed like that, it's hard to figure out what's going on, and you know, he's been very patient, but I've been all over the place. You can imagine.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard that your parents are going through that. And like my parents never got divorced, but like, oh, they should have. They just couldn't afford it financially. Like there's just no way. And
My parents found a loophole because my mom got a legal aid, and my dad is representing himself. So there's, because both sides are kind of broke, so it's just
it's hard. Dylan Dugan for 5. When will Ben Thorpe come on stream? This is SimpCast. This is for the ladies. Stymie for $1.99. Natalie. Oh, Gen X here. A potential tutor. Potential tutor for Natalie. What's up, Cracker for $1.99? Natalie and her sister are both very attractive.
Thank you.
Okay. Drunken Emerald Arrow for 20. My pickup line is I have a 757 credit score and a dad body, and it can all be yours. Has not worked yet. Is this one of
I'm
yours?
on panel with him. He's a really good guy.
Oh, he sounds like a good guy. K-Max for 10. What's up, K-Max? My only other topic lead here is on Ashley St. Clair. The tweets by Ashley do a complete 180 on her politics due to Elon not paying her enough money. The panel's view of Ashley St. Clair. Well, I've said this before. We were on a path to friendship. We had lunch. I met her for lunch a couple times in the city. Back before she was pregnant with Elon's baby. Back when she was with the chiropractor guy. Yeah. And that seemed sweet. I was like really rooting for them. I really wanted them to get married, and I really I wanted it to work out, and he seemed very cool too. Dr. Johnny, he's like a really, like, I guess a really good chiropractor, and then I invited her to my baby shower, and she was like a no call, no show to that. So that was I was like, well, you're out of the friend box. But and then I kind of ran into her at like a TP USA event, and I got the sense like, oh, she's one of these people who's like, I made me realize like our initial hangs was her sort of like sizing me up, like possibly what can she get out of me? Who do I know? And maybe she figured like she just wasn't impressed that way. I wasn't a direct connection to Elon Musk or anything like that. But oh, I had her on Compound Media, and on at least one show I had her on. We were doing election coverage. I think it was might have been the year that Trump lost, because we had Tina Forte on too. Yeah, I liked her a lot. I thought she was smart and well spoken. And then but that baby shower thing, ooh, there was no coming back from that. And then all that drama happened. So maybe in hindsight, I wasn't really friends with her. Who knows? Maybe I was just like a potential means to an end. But I think it's really stupid. I mean, obviously Elon's like thinking with his dick in terms of like picking his baby moms, but I just think for him, and maybe he needs to have a group of people to check out his baby moms before him, because if you're looking for somebody to lay low and take that baby mama money and stay out of the limelight, why would you pick a public figure like Ashley St. Clair? Why would you pick somebody who clearly thrives on attention, who like needs to be out there, who is kind of a scene stir? Why would you pick that as a baby mom?
I think he met her through the Babylon Bee. I'm only assuming that.
Yeah, he did.
That's how he met her. But I will say that, like, I don't know. I don't know her well enough, so I can't really have an opinion. But I will say that, like, she was one of the few people recently calling out the fact that Grok was making CP, which was an issue. It was an issue. But that was, like, the only thing I can really think of where I'm like, yeah, this needs to be talked about. Now, whether she was calling it out because she's got beef with Elon or because it genuinely needed to be called out and something needed to be done about it, I don't know her well enough. But I'm glad that more people were vocal about getting that whole CP thing with Grok.
Or
done.
Is this conveniently her issue now because she's sort of publicly having it out with Elon?
Well, we also don't really know the full story on things. Like, I'm not like trying to play the devil's advocate or anything. True. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's not my monkey's not my circus. Like, I just don't really care about how much, money Elon Musk should be paying his baby daddies. That's not my damn business. Like, sorry.
But it's fun to know. It's fun to talk about.
It's fun to talk about, but I also just like don't really think the man should be having this many baby mamas anyway. But that's just my personal opinion. But it's kind of weird. Kind of weird to have a bunch of baby mamas and have like all these children you barely see. Just my opinion.
It definitely is going to make Christmas awkward, I think. What do you think, Toasty?
Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, he has the money for all these kids, but like, if you have all these kids, how are you going to be in their lives? Right? I would assume he's like traveling and going to these meetings and whatever, and can't be there all at once for all of them, right?
Yeah, it's about spreading your seed, and rather than let me have this robust family life. And I wonder if Ashley, because she was very much on the right wing. She had written that book, like Elephants Aren't Birds, which is against like the trans agenda. She's at these events, and then now she sells her Tesla because Elon's cutting her off a bit, and now she's going on interviews with, my God, what the heck's her name? Taylor Lorenz on CNN.
What?
And like, oh yeah, now she's back with the left, and she talked about, I'll have to find the clip.
See, listen, I'm all for people changing their minds. Like, I'm definitely more liberal than I used to be a few years back. But like to do a whole like career where you're like on CNN now is crazy, because she was only like right wing, I think, like maybe less than a year ago, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So, because like, I don't know, for me it took me like 5 years to kind of figure out where I stand politically. I still don't know where I stand politically. I'm still figuring it out. But like
until I got involved.
Okay, I found the clip. And so, if all it takes for you to change your politics is your baby daddy drama, then perhaps you were not really
she's
on the
also
right to begin with.
super young. Like I feel like people don't really know who they are until like
That's
later in
true.
life. Like
that's a good point.
We're all learning, we're all doing different things, but like again, not my circus, not my monkeys, not my circus, however the saying goes.
Got involved with different conservative companies behind the scenes as opposed to public facing. And I did a lot of the influencery stuff, but most of my work was primarily operations of different conservative organizations, different production companies, different campaign companies until can you feel the regret where you think back? I feel like I get like trauma flashbacks sometimes.
First of all, like I get trauma flashbacks and I was like when you got involved.
I just I'm interested. I'm like, what's her next move? What is she planning?
Personally, if I had I wouldn't be up for the job because I just feel like that's too much drama to be sharing one man with a bunch of women and his many, many, many children from different baby mamas.
She thought she was going to be the one. She thought she was going to like make her way to the top of the pile and be the arm candy and go to the White House and be at Mar-a-Lago and be like Elon's main chick.
I just listen. If I popped out Elon Musk's baby and that man was paying for everything, where like he was taking care of everything for like the next 18 or something years, I would keep my mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would keep it shut.
Have we heard anything from Amber Heard? No, because she's a baby mama.
Did Amber Heard have Elon Musk's baby?
Yeah, I think she had 2 of them.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Really?
Don't ask me to get a receipt on that.
Like I wouldn't even be a public figure if I like had like a billionaire's baby. I would leave the public eye. I'd raise those kids in private.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to work ever again. I don't want to be online. I'm gonna raise my kids in private. Like, what do you mean?
Natalie, tell me your thoughts.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Well, on the this girl, I forgot her name for a second.
Ashley St. Clair, like her sort of like political 180, or thoughts on Elon Musk and his baby moms?
Well, I think it would seem to me that she didn't just want to be a mother or be like, a baby mama to Elon. It seemed that she kind of wanted to do that and continue to be in the public eye. So, again, to each their own. But so, yeah, I see Ashton's point. Like that does seem like the reasonable thing to do. But I think, she still clearly has ambitions to be kind of out there and in the public eye. And on Elon, I think that's like really one man taking on a great responsibility to feel the need to repopulate the earth. But I mean, valiant effort.
Yeah, he's definitely got the money for it, but he does not. There's no way he has the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all of these kids are basically growing up without a father figure, and that does kind of scare
really
me
sad.
a little bit for the future.
Yeah. And also, let's say you are one of Elon Musk's baby moms. There's got to be some kind of clause in your contract to prevent you from dating, period. Because if you're Elon, do you want a bunch of random men around your kid? Probably not.
Listen, if Elon was smart, he would have made her sign an NDA. Because I'm surprised that he didn't have her sign an NDA or something to keep this hush hush. Because when she came out about everything, he didn't threaten to sue her. He didn't try to sue her. Like he didn't try to put a stomp on it. Like he didn't try to quiet her down.
Who knows? I think there was something, because when she did one of these interviews, the woman asked, like, "Oh, do you have any desire for Elon to be in the baby's life?" She's like, "I'm not at liberty to talk about that." Like she couldn't talk about anything relating to Elon or the custody deal.
But then it's like, then she's allowed to talk about how he's not paying her enough in child support. It doesn't make sense. Like,
I think that was again. Now there might have been the kibosh.
I don't know enough though, to be honest. Like none of us really know what the real deal is. So, but like it's just the whole thing is just like it's all over the place. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
It's mental. It's absolutely mental.
I think she's jealous that he, his current favorite baby mama is what's her
Tallulah?
name? Shoshana.
No.
No, it was the one that was like, she's like a C-level executive somewhere. She's not like Grimes, who's a musician, or Ashley, who's like a public figure. She's just kind of like the most regular person of all of them. Lost
Well,
Month
that's who he should be with. Like, that's who he should be having children with if he's going to be doing this.
Regular ladies. Who has more baby mamas, Nick Cannon or Elon? Oh, that's a tough one. Probably Nick Cannon. But who knows? Who knows? There's so many we don't even know about. Deranged Lunatic for $1.99. Natalie, have you seen any good movies lately? I think he's flirting with you.
Hey, DL. Well, we did watch The Shawshank Redemption last weekend, and that was a really good movie, I have to say.
Ooh.
We'd never seen it.
Real Steven TV for 2. Happy early birthday to Natalie. When's your birthday?
Thank you. It's the 24th, so I think that's the Saturday.
Capricorn, huh?
I think Aquarius, I think.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
Yeah, I just turned 33 on the 11th, so.
Oh,
happy
birthday. Wow. K1.
Oh, what's up, King?
King, of course, for 2. She is right. Grace, our future will be fine.
That's right.
I like the positivity.
King's very positive.
John Snowden for 10. I nominate Natalie, our future Queen of Greenland.
Ew.
Oh my gosh. Iron Oxide for 5. Elon's been inside more hostile territory than a Minnesota ICE agent. Good one. Freeman for 20. Elon seems like a character from Isaac Asimov's Foundation series of books. Now, don't make me go ahead and read more books, Freeman. I don't have time for this. I don't understand your reference, but thank you. Maybe someone in the chat appreciates it. Boo, boo, boo. Women are hostile. Hostile territory. Sometimes. Okay. Wow. I thought this would be a more fiery topic, these guys hanging out, but it's more. The more I watch, the more I'm just like, I feel a little sad for them.
Same. I wanted to say that, but.
But I don't know. It's part of, actually, I think what Pearl is a part of too. This like anti-marriage, anti the other sex. Do I say propaganda? I don't know. It's like you're catering to the hurts inside people, and like yeah, keep your armor up, keep your guard up. Whereas I'm not about that. I think like, you know what? Yeah, you got to forgive yourself. The people who hurt you, you have
profiting
to
off loneliness.
Yes, profiting off other people's loneliness instead of like encouraging people to grow and put themselves out there and find their ride or die.
Yeah, I just, I don't know. I used to be really like, I remember like when I went through a phase where I'm like, nobody's ever going to love me. There's too many things wrong with me. Like, and I just remember telling myself like, well, I guess like this is life then for me. Like I'm never going to find anyone. So I gave up on relationships. And as soon as I gave up and like kind of gave up on dating or meeting someone, that's when I met someone. So I think,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm a lot more hopeful now. I really like to believe that everything happens for a reason, that there's always someone out there for everyone. I don't know. Like there's just something, again, like finding the right person really does like change your mindset about relationships in the future and the kind of person you want to be.
It's true.
Well, I mean, the thing about these guys is you have to understand they're part of the red pill sphere. And first there was feminism, which is kind of like women saying as a sex, we need to band together because we're being oppressed by the other sex. And red pill is feminism in reverse. It's feminism for men. So it's men saying we need to bond up to protect ourselves from the other sex, which is women, because all they want to do is oppress us in a different way. They want to seduce us. They want to take our money. But it's ludicrous for women to do that because the sexes can't really be at war with each other. It's even more ridiculous for men to do that to women. Because there just is... I don't know. If you say you need to protect yourself from women, That is the mentality, though.
That makes you. And aren't all guys just 2 drinks? I feel like all these guys are 2 drinks away from just dropping the whole thing and being like, you're pretty. Let's go. Let's go in my van.
I disagree. I mean, I think the red pill makes you closeted. The end of the red pill is homosexuality because
that's the end of the road. You've made it.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I mean, that's why they say feminists are lesbians, because if you say like you're hostile to the other sex, and your sex is superior, well, why would you want to have sex with something that's inferior to you, that's hostile to you?
That's true.
You know, that's what the Greeks said. They said that women were inferior, and they actually said that having sex with men is better sex. It's more equal sex, which is oddly feminist of them. But yeah, so that is where it leads. I don't think they want to be gay, but I just don't think that they can help sort of saying that men are more attractive than women.
Well, now they're claiming to be Muslim now because it's better than Christianity, according to them. But it's also like, are you Muslim because you're actually Muslim, or are you Muslim because you recognize, because you actually read the Bible and realize the Bible actually tells you to respect women in your life, and you just don't want to respect women in your life?
Well, no, I think they feel like Christianity is weak and like Christianity failed the West. Which, like, obviously, as a Catholic, I don't think Christianity is weak, but I do understand that Christianity has been largely feminized. Like, women run churches.
They haven't done a good job of gatekeeping.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've just become feminized. Like, Christian guys are generally cucks. They're told to be cucks. They're told to worship women. It is a bad deal. So I understand the trend towards being Muslim, because I think the Muslims have kept pretty, I was researching this. Everybody says like, oh, Islam is so bad for women. I did a debate about it. I actually think that Islam is like, they've kept the traditional gender roles much better than Christians have. So I understand that trend. You know what I mean?
Do you think Islamophobia might just be a result of 9/11 propaganda? Like a lot of like, oh, Islam treats women terribly, be Christian, be Christian. Do you think a lot of that might come from 9/11 propaganda from boomers?
I mean, what I really think Islamophobia comes from, I think it comes from the Israelis, because I think they want Americans to be on their side against the dirty Arabs, who are all terrorists, to support their genocidal country. That's what I really think it comes from. So the problem has to be the Muslims. Which it's not really necessary. I mean, Christians should be more aligned with Muslims than with Israelis, with Zionists, even with Protestants, really, like when it comes down to it. I mean, I'm sorry, Catholics.
It seems to me, Grace, that most of this feminizing of Christianity is coming more so from the Protestants, where I feel like Catholics, and who knows, I'm in the process of converting, but just in my experience in the last almost year, and everything I've had to read and all the hoops I've had to jump through in the process of becoming Catholic, it's like I feel like Catholics are a little bit more, obviously, other than the whole pedophile stuff, which is horrible, and I just feel like they're a little bit more hardcore about their religion than Protestants are.
I mean, some of them are, but I would say your typical Catholic church, I mean, I would say it's generally women run it just as much as Protestants do. But yeah, Protestants are weaker. Yeah, they just don't have the historical backing. They don't have any of that stuff.
But I will say, I think God can use whoever he wants. It says in the Bible, there is neither male nor female, slave nor free, Gentile or Greek. I mean, I think we really limit God and we say he can only use this person or this kind of person,
I agree.
True,
but
true.
back to what's happening with Israel, Grace.
What? I'm gonna play this clip. I enjoyed this clip.
I just,
Hold on a second.
Oh, are you? You're on my side?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The whole genocide thing. Yeah. I just want to stop giving our money to them. I don't know why we give our money to them.
While we're on the Muslim topic, or the how women are treated, this is a fun tweet from Lauren Chen that I thought was related. Progressives will criticize men who force women to dress like this, then import hundreds of thousands of those same exact men Oh, this comes with a song? I didn't realize it. This is like her get ready with me. She's like, oh, what should I wear today? Oh, which one?
Based.
This is a lot of...
This is no different than me getting dressed.
A lot of
with more
tarp.
clothing.
Imagine, though, how much money you would save on clothes, shoes, makeup, hair care.
Me when I'm bloated.
Well, I have a question. If I'm bald, would I have to wear that still, like on my head?
Right. Yes, because it's about protecting.
Isn't that to cover your hair?
Cover
Yeah.
your pretty face. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because Orthodox Jewish women, they can't show their hair
wear
either, but they wear wigs instead of like
When they're
head
married.
covering.
That I don't think that's what that teaching meant.
The Orthodox women, the Ortho Jews, yeah, they once they get married, they have to wear wigs.
So, like, what's the difference between like they have to cover their hair, but they use wigs instead of a head covering?
The very Jewish.
I don't understand it.
Does it?
It is interesting. And they also like to wear all black, but I was looking it up. The Ortho Jew ladies do that because part of it is, I guess it's a nice idea. They don't want people in the community to like squabble over like who makes more money. So it's kind of like a uniform in a sense, where if everybody kind of wears the same thing, you won't envy other people's stuff.
So I've seen a documentary about Jewish women, and you get to choose whether you want to wear like the headset, whatever they wear, or a wig. I don't know.
Like a Britney Spears headset. Oh yeah, no, like a wig, right? I see most of them, like they have a little cap thing and a wig. But you're saying, Toasty, they have a choice? What are some of the other options?
Like a how do you say this? Like a rag on their head, or like a wig?
Scarf.
A scarf.
Yeah.
Rag. You could wear this wig, or you could.
I think it's kind of cool, honestly. No, I think it's cool. Like it was traditional, like especially for married women to just like, kind of like the babushka look, but it's like different customs, whatever. But like to wear a scarf, I think that's kind of cool. I can see. I mean, it's kind of LARPy now, but like I get it.
It's like
obviously the niqab is a little extreme, but
like a Jackie O thing. Like you're trying to look classy.
Well, it's like, I mean, I think hair is sexual. So, I mean, if you are married, why would you want to show off your sexual assets? I'm not saying, obviously to be crazy about it, but I kind of think it's dignified. It's like, no, this is for one man. It's not for everybody.
Is hair sexual though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're
Natalie.
Toasty.
Sorry, Toasty.
Toasty's
My bad.
Toasty's got more than enough
It's
sexuality.
okay. The chat is already roasting me. I've been looking at the chat the whole time, and it's like they're like beating me. They're beating me, guys. It's crazy.
Chat, look, you just can't handle all her like pure, unadulterated sexuality. She doesn't need hair. Also, she's married, so she's not here to give you an erection, chat. Okay, now they're apologizing. Good.
Okay, well, that's what I want to see.
Everyone apologize, or else you'll get banned. Lost Monster Man for 2. The word effort is lost on everybody mentality. Oh, you mean the guys? The Red Bill guys. Stymie for $4.99. Back in the day, the players ran the game. Don't hate the players, hate the game.
It's a good one.
I can tell how old you are just by you saying that. BS Warren for 20. Hi, Toasty. Yeah, interesting. It seems the Red Pill guys are a little confused. I don't know. It reeks of effort. Oh, I wanted to show this clip too. This is Clavicular, who I'm now obsessed with, learning the lore about. And his girlfriend. He has a new girlfriend, and she gets upset after someone calls her a 7, which is it's respectable to be a 7.
I thought I was like at least an 8.
Yeah.
A thirsty 7.
That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Is it?
I thought it was like at least an 8.
I mean, see, this is why Justin Waller is such a problem, because that is super gay. He's saying Clav is a 10 and this girl is a 7, so she should be grateful.
Ay. What's going on
Ashton,
under
you're
his
muted.
ear?
You're muted.
Can
I
anyone
muted
explain
myself,
what's
sorry.
happening under the ear? I know this is superficial, but here we are.
What?
What's happening under his ear?
Oh, yeah. Did he get surgery?
Is it a face
looks like-
thing?
It looks like he had filler to enhance his jawline.
Stop it! No way.
It looks like that, yeah. Because because my friend, she also had filler to enhance her jawline, and that's usually like what it looks like. Because if you look at like my jawline,
he looks maxing.
It's more like here, but like look how it's like popped out like that. That's filler or an implant.
Hole behind ear, serious health issue. Oh boy. Interesting.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but to me, it kind of looks like from the side he has like a lift, like in his eyes or something. His eyes look kind of. I don't know.
Yes. It looks a little facelifty.
He had the fox eye lift. You can tell right here.
What's the fox eye lift?
So it's when they take this and they like get like threads and they push it up, and usually you have scars right here, like from threading. You can see the threading scars.
This above his eyebrow right here.
Yeah, like right there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That could be a wrinkle, but if you look really closely, there's a whole line that goes from there to like not there, but like almost like right here. And you don't get wrinkles there. There's no like there's no wrinkle you could have like that. That is a thread line.
Ooh.
Right.
Ladies, what would you rate him?
I don't like the 1 to 10 scale thing. I think it's like really weird to do that to someone.
Oh, I don't either. I'm just turning it around on a male.
But I don't think he's attractive. I feel
He's
like
not smiling. He's not laughing. I don't know. That's a big.
I feel like he's had a lot of plastic surgery to try to look like someone who would be my type, and it was very botched surgery, to be honest. Because I like I like the all-American boy next door. I like Barry Allen looking type of guys, not the movie with that one Ezra Miller guy, but like the real Barry Allen from the comics. Very important distinction. I just feel like this guy had a lot of, you can tell he's had botched plastic surgery.
He doesn't look comfortable in his own skin.
Yeah. He also has like a lot of like scarring on his face from like, which isn't like a problem, but like
acne. That could be from like,
I
adolescence.
don't know, from like where it is, I feel like it's from surgeries. Like a lot of these men are very, like in this room particularly, are really obsessed with, again, like body dysmorphia amongst men. Like nobody talks about it.
It's also it's a little kind of feminine to be a man obsessed with your looks. Maybe that's just because my dad is blue collar. Like
Oh yeah, dude, I
blue collar.
I love rugged men.
Yeah,
hairy and all, just like rugged.
Opposites
I know it
attract.
sounds funny because I'm bald. I know it sounds funny because I'm bald, but I think because of that, I want to like play with their hair and stuff. You know.
No, I like it. I feel you on that.
I don't know. He just looks too fake.
Too manicured, right?
Everyone's wait, hold on. Everybody's weirdest like actor crush. Go.
Oh, okay. Let me think.
I really like Spencer Reed from Criminal Minds.
Oh, that's not weird. Oh, you are so boring. Oh my god.
I also really like Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks.
Spencer Reed, Criminal Minds. Yeah, no, he's like a sex symbol. Okay, next. What was the next one? We need to pull these up. Chrissy, can I share my screen? We need to pull these up.
Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks.
Dale Cooper, Twin Peaks.
And the thing is, it's not.
Oh, that's so weird. Oh, you're so quirky.
It's not like how they look either. It's just like their mannerisms. I like kind of nerdy, off, like kind of. I love him.
Oh yeah, he's cute.
I said weird. Like hear me out, cake. You know.
Okay. I like
physically weird looking.
Hold on. It's not about how they look. It's you have to watch the shows to like know their mannerisms. I kind of like off-putting personalities, like socially kind of awkward. Like I don't know. I like that. You have to watch Twin Peaks to understand. It's his personality I love, and it's like purposely written kind of off-putting. I think.
I can
Wait,
see
you know
that.
what? I think William Dafoe is really hot too.
Okay, now
Like
that's
young,
a weird one.
Young William. Look up young
good,
William
though.
Dafoe. William Dafoe. In
All right,
Streets of Fire.
now we're getting weird.
Now
This
we're
is what
getting
I wanted.
somewhere.
Yeah, because I mean,
He's looking.
Oh, he's so cute. Bill Skarsgård, I think, is super hot too.
I was gonna say, I feel like you would like the guy that plays that clown.
Yeah, it's
or
Bill
something.
Skarsgård. He's so
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I feel like he would be your type.
And then I also love like Jim Carrey when he was super young.
Oh.
yeah,
I
okay,
love
I can see
men
that. Yeah.
who have like wax figure faces. Like they're almost like they're like off-putting a little bit.
What
I
about
like it.
Joaquin Phoenix?
He's okay. I mean,
Excuse you.
he's so
this
cute.
is not my type, but he was cute in what's that movie? The one about where he's on TV. I don't know, Truman Show. Yeah, he was cute in that.
So cute. I love this. I love like oh, I got one. I think George McFly, not Marty McFly is kind of cute, but George McFly I think is so attractive. Not like Crispin Glover the actor,
Very
but, like
derpy.
George
Young
McFly.
version?
No, like George McFly in Back
In the
to
movie, his
Future.
character.
I think he's so
Oh.
cute. He's so cute.
Yeah, but these are
Okay.
just hot guys that have bad hair.
So I don't like Crispin Glover. I don't like how he looks like in the real world, but I love him as a nerd in Back to the Future.
Okay. Who
Fair
are your
enough.
Grace?
I mean, I had a thing for Alan Rickman at a certain point.
Oh.
Specifically as Snape. Thoughts?
Were you on the Snape TikTok like where girls were writing fan fiction on TikTok?
No. I mean, yeah, he's kind of dark and mysterious.
Okay.
I'm
I'm being serious.
My three weird. Obviously my husband is number one, but if I had to, Walton Goggins, big crush on Walton Goggins. So
Walton Goggins,
he's funny.
Okay,
I love him in Inglourious Bastards. Not Inglourious Bastards. In
that's crazy.
Character in Righteous Gemstones that is so funny.
He looks like Jar Jar Binks
He's
a little
not
bit to me.
attractive. I think I'm attracted to how funny his character is in that show.
Okay.
He looks like Jar Jar Binks a little bit.
Also, Chris
yes.
in Inglourious Bastards.
That hairline is crazy.
I know. He's so funny though.
I will say, I think he's
Good actor.
hotter as the ghoul in
The
Fallout
skeleton?
than he is as a person.
All right. Well, yeah, that's a freaky crush for sure.
I don't know how to explain it. He's hotter here than he is out of
But I'm so weird. I like personality is like such a big part of it for me.
Like-
yeah, Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards, and then also Billy Bob Thornton when he was with Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
Christoph Waltz in Glory. Wait, hold on. Let me just bring these up. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking about the character, and I'm like,
obviously.
reminds me of my dad. No.
Okay, and then who was the other one?
Billy Bob Thornton when he was with Angelina Jolie. So what, 20 years ago?
Isn't that the guy from Green Day? Oh no, that's a different guy. Okay, Billy Bob Thornton.
That's Billy Joe Armstrong.
Oh. Oh, I've seen this guy before. Okay, yeah, no. I get that. Yeah. Good looking.
But he's like, yeah,
It's the
there's
uniform.
something weird about him.
Ooh, also the boyfriend from the hot chick looks exactly like my husband. He's really cute too.
Boyfriend from the hot chick?
Oh, yeah, with Rob Schneider.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, he's also he plays Bill.
Joey's brother.
This one?
Joey's
my
brother.
husband looks exactly like him. He's so hot.
This guy? He looks like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
He does. Wait, why does he look? Oh, don't ruin it for me. He looks like my husband.
Jacket.
So I can't have it ruined for me. He looks just like my husband.
He was really cute back in the day. I remember him being on stuff.
He's
Yeah.
very like quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay. Natalie, you're
I think my
next.
crushes are more based on characters these guys have played.
Yeah.
Really
they
quickly, I just
are.
wanted to say, any takers?
That's a gay character, ma'am. That
Well,
character
he's
is
bi.
gay.
He's bi. He's got a good sense of humor.
Myron Gaines.
Okay,
I
Natalie.
Wants to fuck
anybody?
James Woods.
So I was just thinking of like random ones, and I thought of like Christopher Walken and Dan Aykroyd.
Oh yeah. Christopher Walken.
We got a rumble ramp from Gaming with Hemp. Very beautiful cast tonight. I'm happy that there are still some base ladies still in the world. Thank you, Gaming with Hemp.
That's my pal.
Really? Oh.
Okay, let me see.
You know.
Christopher Walken, like young or old or medium?
Well, I really couldn't think of any weird crushes, so I was just thinking of random men. But I thought of Chris Farley.
Chris Farley? That's a weird one. Wait, what?
Wow.
Okay, you know what? Actually, young
Good
Christopher
outlook.
Walken.
I love
Hold
it.
on. Young Christopher Walken.
Interesting
Wait a
choice.
minute. Hold on, hear me
Aw.
out. Let me find a way to
I
send
love
this
Chris
to you.
Farley.
Aww.
Look at that smile.
Well, you know, Grace does have a man living in a van in her driveway. So
You know what?
I'm
know
about
who
to
I
push
think
it down
is-
to the river.
You know what I think is super cute? The big fat guy from Harry Potter with the beard.
Hagrid?
Hagrid?
He's so cute. He's
Yo,
like a teddy.
Toasty, you might have a fetish, girl.
Wow.
Yeah, look how cute he is. He looks friendly and cuddly.
Toasty's into bears.
He could keep me warm. I'm always cold.
He does look like he's warm. Like he
She
runs
likes
hot.
bears. We
Oh
we need to
God.
get Toasty to a gay club and find herself a nice bisexual bear.
No. Oh, Real Black
Oh,
says,
no.
"Okay, Grace, settle down with the Muslim stuff." Oh, you're doing great, Grace.
It's my new pet project.
I am delocated for 5. Hell yeah, Grace is on. W Chrissy for having her on. She's an awesome streamer when she streams on her own. W Grace.
You know, this fucking guy says he supports me so much. He sent you a $5 dono. I get the $2 Venmos that I have to go into my email inbox to read
Boo.
every single
Send
time.
Grace $5. Dan Vicious says, "What is a tiny toasty?"
Like, what do you mean? Like my race?
If you were, yeah. I guess if someone was gonna say what is a Chrissie Mayr, I would say formerly feminist, now based mom comedian, redhead.
Can I
fake
send you a
redhead.
picture?
I don't know. Yeah, how do you summarize yourself? I guess that's hard to do.
Small, feisty, fiery, sarcastic, ready to fight.
I like that. Are you Latina?
Yeah. Puerto Rican.
There you go. I love that.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, but my mother was Afro Latina, so I look just like her, but she's dark. She was dark skinned, big curly afro, and brown eyes. So
I love that. Jamon for doing Grace. I had a thing for Larry King. Very stoic.
Not Larry King, Norman Finkelstein. Norman
That?
Finkelstein. You don't know who Norman Finkelstein is?
No.
Only the most prolific anti-Israel debater and author
he isn't a well. He's
on the planet.
He's,
Hold on.
Oh, he's a good-looking older man, I suppose.
I'm not proud. You can put my screen up.
Okay.
That's a grandpa.
If you're like if you're a 50-year-old woman looking to get back out there, yeah, I could see you dating someone like this. But you're in your 20s still.
I get it though. I'm
He's very
into
daddy.
like older men. Like I never found Ryan Reynolds cute at all. I always thought he looked goofy looking when he was young, but like now he's older with like grayish hair now.
Oh
He's a lot
yeah.
cuter.
You guys didn't
I
see the
love
clip? You don't know who this is? Mr.
No.
Borelli. The Palestinians have been left to die.
Guys,
Never heard
I
that?
I sent a picture of my husband from one of our engagement shoot, and
This
he
is a
looks
picture
just
of
like
young Christopher Walken. You sent. Wait.
Well, in the chat, but in our Twitter chat, I sent you guys a picture of my husband, and in that picture, he looks just like Patrick Bateman. And I don't know. I need your opinion on it.
Now I have to go into the Twitter chat.
I know.
All the way over here. That's him at the bottom. The one with you in it, or just him? Which one do you want me to bring up? I'm bringing up both.
It's the same picture, but one of them's as a zoom in. But I'm like, he looks like Patrick Bateman in it. Am I wrong?
Da, 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 let's bring it up. Ba, 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 ba.
You know, I actually think Jason Bateman is cute.
Who's Jason Bateman?
Oopsie.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he is cute.
Adorable from Arrested Development. You know, the dad.
This is a great photo, you guys.
Real women don't know about Destiny debating Nora Finkelstein.
Oh, Jason Bateman's cute. Jason Bateman looks like every dad ever, though.
You told me I don't fit in with the ladies? What are you talking about? We're having a great time.
Destiny debated Norm Finkelstein?
Yeah.
That's funny. I enjoy a little Destiny lore. He's entertaining.
Destiny has said some questionably non-factual things, though, in real time. And
like what?
He just made listen, if I have to correct you on something political, then maybe it's time to go back and research something, because I just remember he was at a debate in Tampa and he said, oh, you know, the whole idea, like, you know, if you really can't afford, you know, the whole idea of a housing crisis not existing isn't real. Like, if you can't afford a house, it's because you live in the city, you need to move to the country. Well, that's not necessarily true, because the resources in the country is going to be a lot different than the city. You know, he was just saying things that just didn't add up or make sense. Like, he didn't, I don't know. And I've caught him doing that a few times. Like, he's pulled a pearl a few times. And I'm noticing about a lot of these like famous debaters. They do that a lot. They're getting lazy. I don't know.
Drunken Emerald arrow for 2. How about Martin Starr, Ashton?
Who's that?
I don't know. I have to look that up too.
If you ask me, I think my husband's the most handsome man alive.
He's very handsome. You did well.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin Starr. Oh, he was in Silicon Valley.
I need a picture of him.
This is another example of somebody who you like because of the character they played. He actually looks like a slightly more attractive Matt Walsh.
I don't think Matt Walsh is attractive at all. No offense to Matt Walsh. I just hate beards. Oh, yeah. I would never, ever date this guy. I hate beards.
He was on Freaks and Geeks, if any of you have ever seen that. It's a really good one-season show.
Yes.
I can do...
I just don't like his face.
It's just his face. You can get past that, right? No. YKN John Snowden for 5. Chrissy loves Baby Billy Freeman and Billy Bob Thornton. It sort of fits. Love Baby Billy. Watch The Righteous Gemstones. That is the funniest show. Natalie has to scram. Natalie,
gotta get my beauty sleep.
Any final thoughts, feelings, topics that you want to bring up before you depart?
Gosh, not that I can think of, but thank you for having me on. I know I wasn't the most talkative. I'll try and do better if I come back on in the future. I stream with my sister, or usually we do first watch reactions, so check out Force of Light Entertainment if you're into watching girls watch movies for the first time. And but it was a pleasure meeting all of you, and thank you for having me.
Natalie, you're the best. I can't wait for you to come back. Don't listen to the chat who said you didn't talk enough. You're fine. You're perfect.
Thank you. You gotta find
the chat.
You gotta find, it's oh, okay. Have a perfectly flowing conversation with 4 or 5 people you've never met or spoken to. Yeah, you tried doing that, chat.
I think Natalie talked too much. Next time, maybe a little bit more. Let other people get the spotlight, you know? It's not all about you.
muting.
Exactly, right?
I would say
Well,
yes.
thank you, ladies.
Sassy.
Aw, thank you, Disa.
Where can people follow you, Natalie?
Well, let's see. I have my own little, like, where I do occasional shorts on. Let's see. I'll put myself in the chat, and you can go subscribe if you want to. Apparently, I have to connect to YouTube, so never. Oh, I can do it in this chat. Let me see. And then you can go to Force of Light Entertainment for my sister and I's channel, and we have a Force of Light live tomorrow night at 6:30 EST. Would love to see some of you in the chat there.
Cool.
And let's see. And there I am in the chat if you want to give me a follow. I just upload shorts randomly.
Oh, follow Natalie now. Do it now.
Well, thank you so much, guys, and you all have a wonderful night.
Natalie, I'll be in your DMs later about your hair regimen.
Good.
Me too.
I need to hair max.
Me too. That's right. Bye, ladies.
Natalie, bye.
Bye.
Let me pull up something funny that Ashton just put in the chat. Oh yeah, there is a clip where this is going back to our girls' night out. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this guy's clavicular is going to bring over some ladies for Nick, and Nick says, "No, I'm good."
Yo, Nick, I'm gonna bring some girls over for you. I'm good.
Please don't. I'm good. I kind of like that. Like, I know his sexuality.
The more I watch it,
but I think
the more I'm sorry.
The kind
I
of
keep
women
talking
that are at this thing. I mean, that's another thing too. Like, these guys all complain about how horrible women are, and they're like just brain dead, and they're not hanging out with like funny, quirky. I don't want to say these women aren't interesting. I don't know them, but like, they're only hanging out with like one type of woman. They're not trying to meet like comedians or I don't know.
Can I be honest about what you're saying really quick? I don't think these women seem interesting because they just don't care about being there. They're just trying to get like, whatever they're trying to get out of that night. And I don't think
they're just there for a photo or a video.
yeah, and the guys don't care if they're interesting. Like, they don't care if they've got a good personality. Like, they just like, oh, you're pretty. Like, you can be in our posse and make us look good. That's all what this is about.
Yeah, they're fresh and fit. Okay, they're hanging out with the fresh and fit women. Yeah, I just feel like maybe these women are more superficial. And if you're just hanging out with superficial women, of course you're gonna be, a bit black-pilled on women because none of them are making you laugh. None of them are like good conversationalists.
Yeah, they complain about a certain type of woman, but they're hanging out with the type that they're complaining about. So it's just like, well, can you not hang out with the type of women you guys hate? I mean,
maybe they don't know how to meet, or they don't care to meet different kinds of women, because if they were to meet women who cause a paradigm shift and then they have to think about women differently, well, then that ruins the brand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then so here is
I think Ashton's trying to talk.
No thanks. Just ticks for me, please.
Oh, there you go.
Ashton, you're muted. Or you're low.
Oh, we can't hear her.
Ashton, no. Can't hear you.
I will take this brief moment just to say I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna dip soon.
Grace, you're the best. Let me make sure there's no Grace related. It sucks, don't it, Grace? I don't know what that means. Grace, tell them about the beer. No, that's disgusting, Titus. We've already spoken about this. Grace, tell them
if you don't want me to address it.
The beer bottle blow you gave your dad. If you can address it if you like.
I was in an argument with my mom and dad. I was like 17 or something. Well, my dad was there. And she was kind of implying that I was doing something sexual with him. And I was really mad at her for kind of dancing around it, but not talking about it, because she had been sort of jealous that me and my dad had become like closer friends. And her relationship with him was going down the tubes. So I was very upset because I was like, why can't you just love me as a daughter? Why do you have to make it this jealousy thing between me and you for his attention?
Oh.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's bad. It shouldn't be a competition like that.
Right. But on another level, I, in a sense, kind of was buying into her competition in the sense, like, I was like, yeah, like, fuck you, you suck. I mean, I guess I kind of felt like you've been cutting me off from having a relationship with him, so, like, kind of screw you. Anyways, so we're having this argument, and she's kind of dancing around the fact that she's like, you know, I think something weird is going on between you two. So I got really pissed off, and I was like, you know what? I took a beer bottle. It was, I think, empty. And I put it in my dad's lap, and I went like on it. And I was like, okay, is that what you think is going on? Like, can we just say it? Like, you think I'm doing something gross? Like, just say it to my face. And she was like, you know, that's disgusting. How dare you, or something. And so I threw my backpack at her and ran out the door, and I never went back. So,
how old were you when this happened?
I think like 17 or so.
You were just a kid. Oh,
yeah.
That's so gross.
The beer bottle was, well, taken care of.
No, we want more. The beer bottle was taken care of. Oh my God. Grace, you're the best. Where can people find you, follow you? What's coming up?
ThorpeTube, Grace M. Thorpe on X. I'm on Kick and YouTube. I do some gambling streams with BetUS. If you want to come use my affiliate code, sign up, get some play credits.
What do you gamble with? What do you play?
I'm trying to get better at blackjack right now, and I also do some like games like Plinko, slots, like that kind of chance stuff. Yeah. Ironically enough, I didn't gamble at all in Atlantic City because I was just dealing with my car getting broken down.
Yeah,
yeah. And me and my dad, we talk about, I don't know, politics, red pill, all sorts of stuff. We travel around in an RV. We do IRL. We do meetups. We do debates. So,
that's cool. I like that.
I remember meeting.
Sorry?
I remember meeting your dad on a panel.
He's so cool. He's very cool. I just thought he
kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie.
He was your like podcast partner. I'm like, oh, this is your dad? And he just seemed like a cool guy hanging out. I was like, wow.
Gavin McGinnis thought he was my sugar daddy, which is the opposite way around.
Wow. That's so funny.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for having me on. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
Grace.
Bye, Chrissy. Bye, guys.
Grace. Everyone, follow Grace. Follow her now. Ashton, are you back? Are you audible?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay! I didn't want to interrupt. I was like, but yeah. I just don't understand like why these people complain about a certain lifestyle and a certain kind of woman, and then they complain about these things, but then continue to do it. So
continue to seek out the same type of woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they're also at clubs and stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing at the club? Shouldn't y'all be like doing something more? Like they talk about not wasting your time, like putting your time into things that like can be, for example, Andrew Tate is always talking about investing. All of these people usually do. At the time you're at the club, you could be looking into like, you could be researching something, learning something, investing into something, like doing actual, I don't know. I just think the club is a waste of space. That's me personally. I'm just not a club person, but
I'm the same way. I'm 33. I've never been to a club. I've never been to a strip club. I've never been to a bar.
What?
I know that sounds crazy, but I've never been to those places because when I 22, I had my first child, and so after that,
okay, you were busy, yeah.
So, but I even when I was a teenager, I would stay home, just watch anime, just movies and stuff like that. I never been.
Oh, you're a nerd, yeah.
We'll get along.
I got to start watching more anime lately. I haven't, but you know.
I'm really picky about anime personally. I really like Fairy Tail. It's my favorite anime like ever made. It's just really cheesy and it makes fun of other animes, so I like it. But yeah, I get it. I shouldn't be ragging on other people's like decision to have fun or how they do it, because like when I was living in Florida, all I'd want to do is go to theme parks. I had like a season pass, so I would just basically like be done with work and then I would go to Walt Disney World.
That was cute.
Like, right after.
A lot. Yeah.
So
Would you categorize yourself as a Disney adult, Ashton?
We've had this conversation on the show, and I said, I mean, I'm an adult who likes Disney, so I guess I am a Disney adult. I mean, I think the problem is when people hear Disney adult, there's a level of cringe that, like, I think they're referring to, but, like, I mean, I do like Disney a lot. I do like Disney movies, and I do like collect the ears and I do buy merchandise and stuff, and I wear like cute little outfits to Disney. But then like when people
But
think
you
of like
also like to cosplay, so it's
I
not
do.
it's not that you have a like the classic Disney adult, they're mentally ill and something's wrong with them.
But
like
there's definitely something wrong with me, Christy. I have a mental disorder. But I don't think Disney's the reason I have a mental disorder. I think just like the problem when it comes to like when people hear Disney adult, they think of someone who is detached from like there's almost like when I think of like the worst of worst Disney adults is someone who's really entitled at Disney. Like I'll see like someone who I've heard stories of like someone who's like in a group of only adults and they'll almost like complain like, oh my gosh, there's so many kids here, or oh my gosh, like it's not fair that we have to wait in the same line as the kids because we pay more because we pay for adult tickets. And it's just like the entitlement is insane with some Disney adults. And I've even like seen like Disney park influencers be mean to staff and cast members. And like they think because they have like 100K on TikTok or something making Disney park content, they can treat people bad. And those are the kind of people that I take issue with that are Disney adults.
Right.
But if you're just there to have a fun time because you happen to live in the area and like you got extra time off work and you're like, hey, I want to go get myself a little Dole Whip as a little sweet treat at the end of the day, then it's like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's the influencers, the people with the following and stuff. I think it's okay. Like you're an adult and you want to have fun, because I feel like as an adult, you have some things that is from your childhood that you still want to like keep. Right? Like grown men playing video games. That was meant for children, but it became a thing where everybody plays video games now, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's the influencers, honestly.
I think I'm not listen, I shouldn't be ragging on people how people have fun, you know, with the whole club thing. But it just makes me mad that people make fun of the fact that, like, for example, I'm really into cosplay, but then those same people will go to a football game with their faces fully painted, wearing a jersey with some other guy's name. I'm like, you're literally in cosplay. Like, you're literally cosplaying as someone else, and you're literally rooting for a team, and in some cases, getting drunk and getting in fights over people who don't know you. Like, I also kind of think that politics is a little cosplay sometimes. Like when Trump got shot in the ear and everyone had the bandage over their ear. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all? That was so weird. Like, that was so strange. Or like, I don't know. I think political discourse is very like fan fiction-y now, just because I think people kind of lost the plot. Like, I'm sorry, but they're doing a whole thing with divide and conquer, and it's working. And like, you're obsessed with these people who couldn't care if you eat tomorrow. Like, sorry. So make fun of me all you want for watching like movies and being into cosplay, but at least I'm aware that what I'm playing with is just like pretend, you know? Just saying.
Yeah, you don't make it your whole life.
Yeah.
When do you think the divide and conquer stuff started, Ashton?
I think it's always been a thing. I just think within the past like 10 years or so, it's gotten more apparent and people aren't woken up to it. Like I'm not the biggest fan about Trump. I know a lot of your followers are, and they're going to hate me for talking about this, but I just think it's interesting that we have this figurehead in the White House where half the country makes so many excuses for him, treats him like he's Jesus, that he can do no wrong. Everything's 8D chess, no matter what. And then the other side thinks he's literally Hitler. Like, there needs to be more rational thought about people who are in office. There needs to be more rational thought about what's happening in the world. There's not enough rational discourse, and that's the problem. Like, I think the left versus right paradigm has gotten more divided than ever, to the point where I've been genuinely afraid for the past few years about a civil war, like an information-based civil war.
Yeah, I think that people, as someone who, I do like Trump, I do think and there's a lot of criticisms, but I think he's a net positive still. And what I think we're seeing a lot from the MAGA people, who knows? There's people who are like, I'm sold on him, I voted for him, and then they kind of stopped, and they went back to their lives. But
there's a lot of people
still, I think with a lot of folks, maybe they're just like, well, I was so sold on him and so excited about him and voted on him that and now it's like some people have put on horse blinders, like, oh, I don't want to see anything negative.
Yeah.
I don't want to consider a change in position.
Right.
But then there's also like the other side, like the left. Like as someone who I consider myself liberal now, I genuinely think the left is the reason the right wing has swung so far right because of their behavior in 2015 and 2016. And I will yell that from the mountaintops because like the things that I feel like I experienced in 2015, 2016, there was a time where if you had a slightly different opinion from fully left wing, then you were they would yell fascist, they would yell Nazi. Like I remember when I was in 2015, 2016, like I considered myself more libertarian. I was I'm still to this day very big on gun ownership. And like because of that, I just like had a bunch of hell come down on me for simply saying, you know what, I think this whole gun debate is a lot more nuanced than you guys want to make it out to be. And I think the left, because of a lot of their behavior, their irrational discourse in the past, pushed a lot of people into a corner where they're just yelling Nazi, 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 Nazi. Eventually those people are like, well, the far right's the only people who are going to accept me, so I guess I'm one of them now. And I know it's not the best way to think about things, but that's genuinely what happened.
Yeah. And they're going to think that way about you. Like for me, they call me racist and Nazis. I mean, do I look like a skinhead? Yes. All right. Do I wear a little eyelash and dance to Erica on my streams? Yes. But that's because if they're calling me racist and Nazi, we're not playing around with that and just fuck with them.
Right.
That's their fault, and I just laugh at it and I make a joke out of it and stuff. So,
I just think that no politicians just don't care about the people. They never have. Like it's all puppetry at this point. And it's very clear. I don't trust anyone in office. The left gets mad if I have a slightly right-wing take. The right gets mad if I have a slightly left-wing take. I personally, I don't know enough about politics. I feel like I'm still learning every single day, but I feel like the left versus right paradigm has been purposely pushed the way it has so people stop talking to each other and really talking about things and how to fix things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Lost Monster Man for 2. Quick question. Any pretty black actors you like? What?
Cynthia Erivo.
Is Zoe Saldana. I think I like her a lot.
Yeah.
K-Max for 5. Grace. Oops, she's gone. Grace, will you be trying to do more debates yourself? Debate Pearl, anyone else? On behalf of Grace, what would Grace say? Maybe. I could see her doing that. I forget. She's only like, is she even 20 years old? She's young. I am delocated. Grace's dad, Ben, is a content drain. Nothing good. I haven't watched any of his stuff. She's 19? She's a baby.
I feel so old.
Same. She could be my daughter. Wow. I'll adopt her. I'll be your mom, Grace. Your new mom. This is a funny picture. This grinder. Let's see. Did we know? I don't even know who this guy is in the pink suit.
That's Tristan Tate. He tried to follow me a couple years back. I blocked him instantly because I was like, but yeah, no, that's Tristan Tate. That's Andrew Tate's brother. I know who that is. Only because he tried following me a few years back. I don't know who the guys next to him is. I know it's Nick Fuentes.
Sneaker. And Myron next to him, the other
Myron,
one.
I didn't realize how small his head is.
Okay, why is that dark ass man sea Kyling? Like, can we please talk about that in the video? He was sea Kyling.
He's black or Muslim or something. He's something brown.
What is he doing? Like sea Kyling? Like, what is he doing?
Trying to be
like,
cool,
if Hitler saw if Adolf Hitler was still alive and saw a video of these men like saying hi Hitler and sea Kyling, he would kill himself all over again. Like that man.
Or maybe be like, wow, my message lives on however many years later.
But he would just be like, who the fuck are these gay, Muslim, dark-skinned people worshiping me? Like, what the fuck is, like, Hitler would be like, what the fuck? Who are these
His name
people?
is Amru Foodle. Oh, I would change it.
I mean, look at his legs though; they're so lanky and
So
so
skinny. And I think he's
skinny.
wearing lifts. I think he's wearing platform shoes here.
Yeah, they have some height on them for sure.
Oh, that's cute. Why not? Why can't men wear heels too? Viking for 2. Chrissy, how was Clam IRL? She was ethereal. She was so pretty. She was very sweet. She had very sweet energy and like sweet, like almost nervous energy in person. Very different than what you see online. And yeah, she was talking to me about wanting to start stand-up comedy. I was like, dude, do it. You have transferable skills. Like you could, I think, I mean, she's not going to do it because people who say that don't realize how hard it is and how much time they have to put into it. But
That's so scary. I could never do that. Not in front of like people in front of me, like in person. I'll be so scared.
that's why a lot of comedians drink or have substance abuse issues too. But also, a lot of us have like other issues that push us to do stand up. Like I didn't feel like I could be honest in front of my parents or in my house, so I felt like stand up was attractive to me because I'm like, oh, I can like say how I really feel and not worry about hurting anybody's feelings. Awesome.
It's like you ranting to a group of strangers, but you're making it funny.
Yes. Yeah. You're like, I'll never see these people again. It's fine.
Exactly. I mean, there's this saying, right? You like it's easier to speak to a random person than it is to like or something like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Do. Should we end with something fun?
Yeah, let's find something even gayer than everything we've already seen tonight. Everything from like this whole like club video stuff kind of proves my point I've been saying for the past few years now, that everything in like this discourse is performative. Like these men don't actually worship Hitler. They don't actually believe in all these things, or they're just confused. Like Grace says, I think she kind of hit the nail on the head. I think everyone's obsessed with like trying to find some sense of identity, but because we have so much information being thrown at us at once, a lot of us don't really know what to be or what's really going on. Or I like, the more I think about it, I think, man, if people in the 80s and 90s saw us today, they'd think everybody is mentally unstable, which we are. We are
like
incredibly
it
unstable.
would be like, wow, what happened to metrosexuals? There's so much more going on now.
Yeah.
And it makes me think all these men are not comfortable in their own skin.
Well, it's like it's the new version of millennials being obsessed with what their Hogwarts house is. Like it's not a real thing. Like, but they need to hold on to a personality. Yeah, like this is their version of Hufflepuff. Like they need to hold on to a personality. And like I like Harry Potter and Disney and all that stuff as much as the next person. But there comes a point where you have to be like, this is not real. It's just for fun. Whereas now this identity crisis has seeped its way into political and moral discourse, and that's very dangerous.
Hold on, Ashton. We need to now go through and give everybody a house. I think the Tates, definitely Andrew Tate is Slytherin.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nick is Hufflepuff. What do you think, Ashton? I think Myron is probably also Slytherin.
Yep.
I think I don't know these people.
Sneaker. Yeah, I don't know them well enough either. I think this clavicular, maybe
He's Slytherin. He's Slytherin for sure.
No?
Anyone to smash their face for aesthetics.
Right, bone smashing, yeah.
And then I think Sneeko over here would be a Gryffindor because he's obnoxious.
Yes.
I think Myron would also be a Gryffindor because he's also like trying really hard to prove something that he's not.
Okay. So Gryffindors are tryhards. I didn't know that.
I view them as tryhards because I always just figure that they're the jocks.
Okay.
Like they're the ones who are obnoxious, they're loud. It's like being friends. It's like, imagine like a Saint Bernard puppy. They're really energetic and really giant and don't know they're giant and just knock everything over.
That makes sense.
I haven't.
What house is Tristan Tate in?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Andrew and Tristan are probably either Slytherin or I want to say Andrew might be a really bad Ravenclaw. Like the dude tries really hard to like look wise than he wiser than he actually is, but he's not.
Okay.
I don't think Andrew Tate's a Slytherin. He is really bad. I think he's just really bad at like explaining. He's not very sly. He's not as sneaky as he thinks he is. All I know is that this guy right here, the guy that was talking about rating the girls, if I had to say,
the facelift guy.
Yeah, he just seems like he's kind of there to suck a bunch of cock. So he's probably Hufflepuff. Listen, like he's only loyal to the people. Actually, he might be Slytherin because he's only loyal if he can get something out of it. You know.
Ooh.
To be honest, if you're trying to like, if you're trying to like get it in this world full of like influencers, you're probably in Slytherin because I don't know. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that I that was like harbored in my brain.
Very interesting.
Girl, I haven't seen Harry Potter in like years.
Listen, I have different special interests. Harry Potter is one of them. I just haven't been in the Harry Potter bucket of my autism in so long.
Oh, no, you're doing good.
Like,
what about Nick? Do you agree that Nick is Hufflepuff?
I wouldn't say Nick's a Hufflepuff. He's not very loyal to people.
Okay.
He's probably also Slytherin because he's kind of just looking out for himself. I would say most of these people are. They're just looking out for themselves, really.
True.
So,
true. Very true.
Yeah. Usually kids from divorced parents end up being Slytherin because like when you grow up in a hectic household, like all you know is how to like fend for yourself. Not manipulate, but just like, I mean, kind of manipulate is like the harsh word for it, but like you kind of are like, oh, there's no one to protect me. I have no one to safeguard me. I kind of have to figure out everything on my own.
Wow.
So
that's kind of sad.
Yeah, I had to like go in the back of my head where all of the Harry Potter. I've been on a kick on like X-Files recently, so I had to like
you had to shuffle your compartments.
Yeah. When me and Chrissie first met, that was definitely like when I was also like talking about Harry Potter.
Oh, you still know a lot. Stymie for $1.99.
Yeah.
Tiny Toasty, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Ooh.
Oh, okay. I would love to do a podcast full of like super based ladies. That would be fun. And
you don't have to do that in 10 years. You could start that tomorrow.
Yes,
I know. But I don't know any based ladies that would join. So I'm just like,
girl, I'll keep having you on the show. You'll meet tons of people.
Podcasting's hard. I tried getting a D&D group together and like I want to do a weekly D&D stream and like nobody like wants to commit to it. So I completely understand like where you're coming from.
Ashton, you should hit up the Geeks and Gamers people. You should hit up the tabletop people.
I did reach out to them. So I was originally supposed to work with them years and years ago, but then something happened where I had to drop it. And so because I'm basically home now, I'm like, hey, Iridai, like I'm so down to do work with you again. But they're in the middle of a campaign, so no one can join midway. So we're gonna try to sort something out where I can do work with them. But yeah, I love D&D. I'm so glad I'm getting back into it. I'm trying to get my husband into it. He's not a D&D person at all. He's like Call of Duty, League of Legends.
Oh, dude, Call of Duty, forget about it. I'm nasty at it.
He's
Don't
like
try me in shooting games.
Listen, I'm married to the white boy of the month. Like he is like he's such a golden. I love it. He's such a golden boy. I'm definitely the weird alternative.
I love that though. Oh, you guys are cute.
He's playing League of Legends right now, actually.
Yeah, do it. Like I would totally come on if you need help. Like do it. I think just start. You know, sometimes it's like you just leap and the net will appear. If you want to do a podcast, just start it.
I do, because I do all these shows with like my pals, but I want it specifically like a day of the week to get just based women, and just talk about stuff and
do it.
out.
Oh, someone just said that Geeks and Gamers doesn't do a tabletop channel anymore.
You don't?
I mean, I don't know why they don't, because tabletop is bigger than ever now. Like Dungeons and Dragons is bigger than ever because of Stranger Things. Like it definitely got more popular in the past couple of years. Like there's actually a huge desire for more D&D content, but no one's making it.
Wow.
So, and like I've been playing D&D since I was like 13, 14 years old, so I really want to like do a lot more of it. I was in this one campaign though. This guy was our DM, and like he claimed to have been DMing for a long time, but like dude clearly had never DM'd before and was really bad at it. Like it felt like he had written
mastering.
Yeah, Dungeon Master.
Okay.
So it felt like he had written like a fan fiction, and we were all kind of just like there. Whereas when you're Dungeon Master, you're supposed to think of like worldly stuff and instances for your characters to figure out like how to deal with. Whereas this guy straight up just wrote a whole fan fiction and kind of just like placed us in it and then didn't really give us any leeway to do anything with it. And I'm like, I'm not playing a game right now. I'm just listening to your really bad fan fiction that's clearly like a reference to like Trump bad. Yeah. So
interesting.
Somebody just recommended to me a D&D streamer. I'll have to look him up. Thank you so much.
Oh.
I've always learned how to play that, but I'm like, does that involve with math and counting?
It's very simple math. And honestly, if you have a good DM, they'll often help you do all that stuff. I had a great funny enough, my favorite DM is actually going to officiate my wedding since we're already legally married and don't need So my favorite DM ever is really, really good. And I wanted to get him to like do a campaign with my husband and I so my husband can get the gist of it. But he's really busy because he just got a new job actually like working for the Republican Party or something to do with like national affairs or something. I don't know. So he's really busy. But
I love it. One more from Viking. The Tates are mudbloods. Thanks, Viking.
Yeah, I just wish I had more time because I spent most of my day just cleaning up shit. Literally cleaning up shit. Because I have 2 dogs.
Oh.
And kids. And it's just, it gets messy. I'm always cleaning.
I know. I feel that so much.
It's just so much. Yeah.
I will clean the baby's room like literally like many, many times a day. And he'll just dump out his whole box of Legos like while looking right at me and then just walk away. And he does that like 3 times a day.
Have you guys ever played D&D ever? Or
I think once or twice with the
what class were you? A rogue. I'm occasionally a mage, but I'm usually a rogue.
Oh God, I don't know.
What were you? What was your class?
I don't know. How do I know what my class is?
Your class is like the thing that like your character did. So were they a bard, a barbarian,
an orc?
An orc is your race.
Okay.
So like I usually always play like halflings or like elves. I'm a sucker for elves.
They're the prettiest.
They're so pretty.
Attractive. Yeah, they're so attractive.
I am playing a tiefling in one campaign I'm currently working because when I write my characters, I try to write like some gray area. So like right now I'm playing like this tiefling character who was an orphan and she has a slight hatred towards the goblin race because she blames goblins for killing her parents, but they didn't actually kill her parents, which will be revealed later. So only the DM knows
like
that.
Jews?
No, it's just goblins and D&D tend to be very no. But like I like writing very gray area, morally gray characters, and I like writing them character arcs and things like that. Like I plan my characters so that way, like throughout the entire campaign, like they can grow and develop and become So
Cool.
I get really into it. I love writing characters and stuff, and that's why I love D&D.
If Ashton, if you want me to come on, like I would be down to do it with you if you need people.
I would love to do a D&D stream. Like I would love to do that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I haven't DM'd in forever though, so like I feel like I shouldn't DM. If I were to have like a stream, I would need a DM that's really good. And again, like my favorite DM is just unfortunately too busy. So if anybody out there is a really good DM and wants to get a D&D league going, let me know.
Or if you can't find one, then you just do it, Ashton, and like nobody will judge you because nobody else knows how to do it. Like just wing it,
Maybe. I also told myself I was going to start my horror movie review series this year, which I haven't done yet because I'm still dealing with like treatments and stuff, and that's been like hell. So, but yeah, I really want to get these 2 things done. I also like want to write a book, but that's also like why I've been checking off things off my bucket list, because I just like I had this weird thing like when I first got diagnosed with cancer that like I was like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm not going to die from it. It's basal cell carcinoma. It has the lowest mortality rate. But I was just like one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like start checking things off now. So like I'm going to both New Orleans and Egypt this year.
Wow.
Before my wedding. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
It was skin cancer, right, Ashton? And it got removed?
Yeah, it got removed. And we had a few things pop up, and like my husband actually found a mole yesterday that was new. So we're gonna get that checked out. But basal cell carcinoma, it's one of those things that most people who get it, they kind of have to get checked their entire life. And like, it's just one thing that keeps popping up. It's just something I kind of have to live with checking on. Yeah.
You just gotta, and then do just one thing at a time. Cause I think if you think about, I need to do all of these things, you'll get overwhelmed and it's hard to start.
Yeah. It's just, you kind of, but it's one of those things where 2026 happened and I'm like, I need to start doing things that make me happy, because I lived a lot of my 20s not really doing things that made me happy, kind of just doing things I thought would find me a safe place away from havoc of a house I used to live in. So now that I'm like more established, I'm married, I feel like in a safe position, where I'm with someone who's safe and treats me well. Like I can start doing things. I can start doing things that make me happy.
Yes, I'm here for it. I'm happy for you, Ashton.
And like it's skin cancer, but like it's so easily removed, and it has the lowest mortality rate of like any of them. It's just one of those things where like when you're 29 and you hear that word, you're like, oh shit, So I basically was like, I'm booking a trip to Egypt.
Good. Do the things. I think that's good. Freeman for 5. Ashton, your husband's equipped like a horse named Mr. Hands. Elaborate. Oh boy. How untoward.
Shared some very private information on this stream before that my husband was like, why did you tell people about this? And now I'm like, oh no. Yeah.
Why did you tell people about my huge dong?
He's a gifted man. So fun fact about me, I did like one of those interviews where like someone got like a lie detector test, and it revealed that I didn't have my first like orgasm until I was 27. Okay. I basically lied to everyone. I was actually like kind of scared for the longest time that I was asexual.
Yeah.
Like I was genuinely scared that I was like asexual for a while, and then I didn't have my first orgasm until 27. Like I didn't know what an orgasm was supposed to feel like. So I just was kind of like, I just would moan a lot when I wanted them to stop.
Then you think, Ashton, don't feel worried about it.
And so my husband is just very gifted, okay? And that's I'm gonna leave it at that before I say anything. I'm just I'm nervous.
Stop asking about Ashton's husband's penis. Lost Monster Man for 2. Thanks for the Hope Pills, ladies. Effort is key. Thank you. And Viking for 2. How big was Baked Alaska? Oh boy.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I'm not gonna reveal information. I mean, I wouldn't know really. So that was a relationship that would kind of happened because I just didn't want to be alone. I shouldn't say that. That's mean. I shouldn't be.
That's normal and common and happens to a lot of people.
I was very mentally unstable during that time of my life and just really didn't want to be alone. And so, and like that, that wasn't fair to the people that I had dated at that time. And it also wasn't fair to myself. I was just really did not want to be alone. And I was not well. I was not well at that time of my life. And I wasn't diagnosed yet. I wasn't getting the proper therapy that I needed at that time. So I sometimes look back at my life when I was like really unhinged and like emotionally unstable. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have you know, there were things that could have, you know, I will say in relationships, the partner could have done differently if, you know, they could have handled differently. But there were also times where I could have handled things differently, calmly, but I was mentally unstable, and which is not an excuse, but yeah,
we live, we learn.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Better.
It was also like not even, it was actually, I think that relationship was my shortest relationship I've ever had. It was like, I think like 2 months.
Oh, wow.
So-
That's nothing. That's like a couple of dates.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, but I look back at that time of my life and it's like, it's not even like the people. I'm more ashamed of like just how like I just refused to get help when I so clearly needed it at that point in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
You're doing great now.
Thank you. I think I'm doing great actually.
We're doing great. We're doing so great. And Toasty, start this podcast this month. Pick a date. Just do one. Don't worry about it being regular yet. Just just get one under your belt. Toasty, where can people find you and follow you? And hold on, I need to put on the dance music. That's part of the deal. Da, da, da. Yeah. No. Okay, fine. We'll do this one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Why can't I find the right format? Oh, yeah, good one, Chrissy. Do the one where everyone's gone. Okay, well, Toasty, where can people follow you and find you and all that good stuff?
You can find me at X. It says it right there, my name. Toasty, Mosty 6969, and on YouTube, same name, and on Rumble, same name. Yeah, I'm always on X, trolling the leftist fuglies is what I call them. And it's hilarious. Yeah, so there's that. And we have fun on my podcast and stuff. And at the end, when I hit the goal, I put on a little micro bikini top. So there's that. That's spicy. So we start on YouTube? Huh?
Where do you stream?
YouTube and Rumble.
Wait, do they not flag you for the micro bikinis?
Not on Rumble. So what I do is I hit 50 and I cut off YouTube and then I go to Rumble, and when I hit 100, I put on the micro bikini.
I missed a couple of Rumble rants from DSage29 for $5. SimpCast, thank you DSage, and Dan Vicious for $5. Can we pick YouTube and have the panel review Rick Lindholm's Hysteria video? He said he staged for 5. SimpCast. Oh, I already read that. And Dan Vicious for 2. They are all wearing lifts. Oh, confirmed. The E-Boys wear lifts in their shoes. I love it. Everyone follow Toasty and watch her on all the things. Ashton, where can people find you?
I am on X and Instagram at the Ashton Blaze. And yeah, I kind of just talk about pop culture and movies that I'm interested in. And yeah, I'm also on OF as well. But those links are on my X if you want to check those out.
Check out the spicy sides. Timing for 5. Ashton, every relationship is meant to be. That's how you learn. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean also like this time in my life was like almost a decade ago. So I'm chilling.
Yeah. And now she's married to a guy with a huge dong. Thank you for watching SimpCast. We love you. We simp for you as you simp for us. We will see you next week. Everybody, have an awesome week. We love you. Bye.